story. Everyone has been through something that has changed them. So, never judge a person by the chapter you walked in on.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? Happy Wednesday, guys. Hope you guys are well and warm, kicking it fly today, baby, because it's time to be live. Good to see you guys pulling up, man. Just checking everything out here on the screen. Make sure I can see all your beautiful faces pulling up. Oh man, thank you guys for being here. Wonderful time. Huge shout out to everybody who pulled up. Huge shout out to the band for always doing their thing. We got the best music in the game, baby. Best music in the game, baby. Hey, Cheryl doing her thing, cradling the baby. Shout out Mrs. P doing her thing. Always looking so lovely. Huge shout out to you guys for being here. Let's go, baby. It's Wednesday, man. We have got so much to discuss. Tons to discuss. Puffco suing Focus V. Turns out there might be a stir up in regards to pharmaceuticals within America, and I'm all for it because it turns out it could be weed for the answer. I'm down for that. We're also gonna be doing a Black Friday giveaway, guys. Yeah, it's a Black Friday giveaway, and you didn't even know we were doing it. Didn't even know we were doing it, but we're doing it. What we're giving away? What are we giving away today, Mrs. P?
Let me find it. We are giving away a Spider Farmer Samsung SE3000 Lite.
And a bag of Stash Blend. Let's go. Happy Black Friday to everybody, man. Want you guys to know that I really appreciate you guys pulling up every single week for Tea with P, where the T is beer and the P is me, and we are celebrating together. In honor of Black Friday, I think it's fair that we do a giveaway. We're giving away a Spider Farmer SE3000. I think it's a wicked light. I think you're gonna love it. It's great for if you got maybe a 2x4 or a 3x3 tent. This would be a perfect light for you. Spider Farmer is a sponsor of the channel, has been for many, many, many years, and they wanted to do a giveaway in honor of Black Friday, and I said, sure, why not? And I didn't tell anybody except for those that tuned in last week. Didn't put giveaway in the description, didn't do nothing. I just want to reward you guys for pulling up every single week. I don't want to attract people that aren't here or about it. And what a way to do it by not flashing away a giveaway. So here we are, guys. We're gonna do a giveaway, and to the loyal ones. So thank you guys so, so much. So here's the rules, ladies and gentlemen. You have to, A, follow me over on Twitter/X, and you have to follow Spider Farmer over on X/Twitter as well. Follow them. We're gonna put a link in the chat. All you gotta do is follow those two accounts. When you win, take a picture, show that you're following those 2 accounts, and boom, baby, we got you, man. We're gonna send you a bag of Stash Blend and an SE 3000 compliments of our good friends over at Spider Farmer. Now, I know that we're only gonna have one winner tonight, but I want everybody to know that there are a ton of Black Friday deals going on this week. Starting November 27th, today, AC Infinity at midnight is putting everything on the site 10% off. Site-wide, 10% off. If you use your favorite creator code, you can also save an additional 15%. 15%. So Black Friday, ACinfinity.com. Use promo code PIGEONS420 and you could be saving 25% on anything across the board on their website, guys. So huge shout out to AC Infinity. Also make sure, Spider Farmer, spider-farmer.com, baby. They're also having a Black Friday sale. It's up to 30% off on the site. And of course, you stack that with your favorite creator promo code PIGEONS420, and you too could be saving this Black Friday season. So spider-farmer.com, use promo code PIGEONS420. And on next one, we got Seedsman, man. If you're looking for some quality genetics, they've got a buy one, get one sale going on. They've got freebies going on. Man, there's deals to be saved everywhere. So all you got to do, promo code PIGEONS420, and you're going to be saving yourself some Skrilla at checkout, and save that money and spend on your family for the holiday season. One thing I do want to mention, though, when it comes to the affiliates is I want to thank you guys, because if you don't know, an affiliate, the definition is you're affiliated with the company. Typically, you can provide a code, and then sometimes that code provides a kickback to the creator themselves. And in this case, all 3 of those promo codes. Oh, and I forgot the stash. StashBlend.com, 20% off as well. So if you're looking for some Stash Blend with quality plants, StashBlend.com, 20% off. Promo codes help support creators, and since there's no ad revenue over here, unlike it seems like 75-80% of other cannabis creators on the platform, I can't have memberships, I can't have donations, I can't have monetization, no ad revenue, no plaque, no nothing over here, okay? And a great way to support is using the promo code. So if you save money, you help out the channel, and boy, does that warm my heart that you're thinking about me at the end of your purchase. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you're enjoying this Black Friday. But more importantly, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hey, I might be Canadian, and I might not really care that it's Thanksgiving right now, but I do care because you care, and when you care, it means that we care. And I want to just say thank you. You guys already know that I'm immensely thankful for your presence, your consistent interaction in the flock, in the chat, being here, Twitch stream in, Twitch stream out, X stream in, X stream out, T in, T out. You guys have always been here, and you know I'm thankful for that, and I appreciate you guys so much. But I really want to give a huge shout out to those that don't get thank yous all the time. You know, the teachers, the nurses, the plumbers, the electricians, the bus drivers, the people that are at your grocery store, that are at the cashiers, your cashiers. Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys for going to work, putting in time, and still continuing to serve your people. It is a blessing that you continue to do this, and essentially you are the backbone of our countries, and we thank you for that. If you're going to work and you're putting in your time and you're breaking your back for your employer and for your people and country, we thank you, and we hope that you can enjoy your long weekend and spend some time with family and regenerate and rejuvenate that enthusiasm and momentum so that you can keep going for a few more days. Thank you guys, we appreciate you. What else we got? We got a few housekeeping items here. Huge shout out to all my patrons, man. Patreon.com/pigeons420. We are hosting grow classes. The last few weeks, we just transitioned into flower, and everyone's plants look freaking amazing. I'm so thankful that we've got good looking plants. So if you're interested in seeing your name on the board, or if you want to go and help come learn how to grow some good quality plants without learning too much, just doing, come on over to patreon.com/pigeons420. Boom! Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, man. But I want to say hi to you guys in the chat. East Coast Grower, what's going on, man? Double A, what up? Mini Cannabis, hello. Hetties is here too, man. Hetties, good to see you, man. Zero Tolerance, what's up? Idiom, Juddy, what's going on? To a law-abiding citizen, good to see you, friend. Good to see you. Andy Bishop, what's up? Crypto Bedell, hello, my friend. PD Riot, what's going on? What are you guys smoking on, man? Trent, good to see you too, my friend. Good to see you. Automatic, what's going on, brother? Good to see you too, man. Mr. Shamrock Harvest, hello. Kev, what's up? East Coast. Faviator, what's up? Good to see you guys, man. Shout out P. Shout out you, AKG. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. We got a heck of a show coming up for you, but real quick, a message from our sponsor.
In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you fear.
Hi, I'm Pigeons 420. Will you be an angel for an abused plant? Every day, innocent plants are abused, beaten, and neglected, and they're calling for your help. Please visit stashblend.com today and join the nation in helping abused plants get an 8-ounce bag of Stash Blend. That's just $27.70 or 96 cents per day. You'll be helping rescue plants from their abusers and provide nutrition, beneficial bacteria, mycorrhizae, and love. You'll help rescue plants from their abusers. Call or join now, and you'll receive a welcome kit of a photo of a dude impacted by your decision. Order now and change a life. Operators are standing by. Ladies and gentlemen, what are you toking on this evening? I've got myself a little bit of Thin Mints. I had this wonderful experience. I was like running low out of good weed, and I thought, oh no, I thought I was doomsday. My buddy and I were getting back from the gym, and he's like, can you stop at the dispo? I gotta grab a little bit of herb or whatever. And I was like, yeah, no problem. And he's like, well, unless you've got some. And I was like, well, actually, as a matter of fact, I don't, because I just took my vaporizer out to charge it. And I was like, oh wait, it's like, no, I do have, I got something in the car. I've got a little something. I've got a little car stash. And I pulled out my stash. Sure enough, bro, there was a bunch of Thin Mints in there.
I wondered where that came from.
Yeah, man. I was so excited to see good weed in there, man. So I put the shit weed in there, took the Thin Mints out, and now I'm smoking on some Thin Mints. So what are you smoking on, man? What are you smoking on? Some Sour Tsunami? Nice. Some juicy fruit. Bong away, I'm going. Yep. Smoking some Lemon Tree Rosin. Let's go. Some Skunk Lotto. Nice, nice. Yo, what's good, Bricks? What's good, Bricks? Weed and cigarettes. Not a boy, Petey. Not a boy. Cheers, friends. This one's for you, all right? Make sure when you're applying for the giveaway, it has to be from Canada, U.S., Australia, France. Berlin.
You have a hoot. I'll list them. U.S., Canada, UK, Denmark, France, Italy, Spain, and Australia are where they can ship to. And also, please use your screen name when you're putting your name in for the raffle, just so that I know who's who, and if you don't want your actual name said on this podcast.
Yeah, what she said. Yeah, she said it much clearer and thicker than me, because she's got the better mic.
A little raspier, but that's okay.
Raspy. She's a little raspy over there. Oh gosh, but we're going to Vegas in a couple days. In a week. Less than a week. 2 days.
Less than a week.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. So we'll get the sickness out now.
Yes.
Guys, excuse me. We've got ourselves a fantastic guest tonight. Someone you've probably never heard of. This might be a new face, new name. Are you guys familiar with Cannabis Lifestyle TV?
Never heard of him.
Rob from Cannabis Lifestyle TV. We're going to be pulling him off the bench. We actually had a different guest scheduled for tonight, but in all fairness, it's supposed to be jinx-proof tonight, but unfortunately, scheduling as it was, it didn't quite work out for us, and we're gonna have to reschedule that one for another time. But man, yeah, we're gonna be talking to Rob. We're gonna be talking all kinds of shit. I forgot to mention too, for those that apply for the giveaway, which is at the top of the show, at the end of the show, you have to be here at the end of the show to win. That's how I get you. That's how I get you. You have to be here the whole time, because actually we had a winner last week, wasn't here at the end of the show, didn't win. So, yeah. Yeah, thanks for the audio fix there, Mrs. P. Appreciate your face.
Yep.
She's got you.
Just
She's
working
got
on
you.
it.
Yeah, that's my girl over there.
I think I fixed it.
You think so? Here we go.
There
How's
we
that?
go.
You like that?
That's better.
Cinema. Huh? Welcome to the cinema, baby. So yeah, to be here at the end of the show. Started hunting season myself today. With only 5 days left, and I'm going to be going tomorrow morning. I was kind of hoping low-key that when I went this afternoon to go check out the land, that I was going to see something and I was going to be late for the show, because I was doing some work. But it didn't work that way. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Didn't make it. But hunting season started. Very stoked for that. Vegas in 5 days. I'm stoked for that, actually. We actually have...
Well, you want me to pull that up?
Yeah,
Okay.
that clip thing.
I can do that.
I want to give a huge shout out to my boys ROB CLTV, Deuce Farms, I Can THC, Troy from Northern Scrogger, Chris, Mr. Grow It, because us and those boys are going to be tearing it up. Don't forget, Wednesday at 1 p.m. we're going to be having a smoke session out front, MJBizCon. I want to see you there. If you're in the area, come on in. It's free. Come on over, baby.
You'll get copywritten.
I will. Yeah, I will. But yeah, check this out.
Music.
MJBizCon 2024 is the place to be, and we've got something big planned for you. Pull up and sesh with Deuce Farms, I Can THC.
Fucking loud. It's okay.
It's really loud. Why is it so loud?
Because use the dial on the thing there. Turn it down that way. It's just easy. Not that one. Far right. Yep. And boop. Right there. A little higher up. Boop. And
My
away she goes.
apologies. My apologies.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Try again.
Let's try that again.
Try again. See what you got. See what you got.
Okay.
Gromies, MJBizCon 2024 is the place to be, and we've got something big planned for you. Pull up and sesh with Deuce Farms, I Can THC, Mr. Grow It, Northern Scrogger, Pigeons 420, and me, Rob from CLTV. Let's connect, vibe, and grow together at MJBizCon and show Las Vegas that the home growers are here to take over.
Home grower takeover.
Presented by our friends over at ProMix. If you're going to be at MJBizCon, drop a comment below. Big shout out to the sponsors that help make this happen, and we'll see you in Vegas.
Yo, huge shout out to the sponsors, man. Huge shout out to the sponsors. ProMix is bringing the boys to Vegas, and it's going to be incredible. It's the growers takeover, and I am stoked. So if you guys are going to be in the area, you want to come hang out, that's Wednesday, 1 p.m. out front of MJ. And man, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. I get to see the boys. I get to see the boys again, and I'm stoked for that because I get to see those boys a lot, and it feels good. It feels good. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here, this is T with P, where the T is beer and the P is me, and we dive into all things nudes, culture, science, health, you name it. Nothing is off the table. And today we've got a few good stories for you. We got a few good stories for you, and we're gonna dive in and kind of give you my opinion and everything in between. So without further ado, let's just dive into the nudes.
Canna News. All things culture, science, and health. Your one-stop shop for all things Canna News.
Boom, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome to Canna Nudes. as you guys may have already heard, within the nudes, we've got quite a bit going on, actually. As a matter of fact, you guys probably already heard the story in regards to Puffco suing Focus V. Carta, Focus V, Carta, Focus V. And if you guys have been reading, actually, as a matter of fact, I first came across this story from the non-weed creator himself, Goblin, who still keeps his ears to the ground when it comes to weed news. I don't get it. Shout out to Adam for calling that out. I don't understand why it was him and why he's still listening. He doesn't do the nudes. But anyways, you guys might have heard that Puffco has recently won a suit over Focus V, and it's kind of stirring things up. And depending on where you go to get your information, you might not really know the ins and outs of it. And so I decided to dive into it to kind of get to the bottom of it as much as I could, just to get an understanding of what happened, and really, is this the end of Focus V, or do we see more of them? Now, I know as soon as we started this, I saw a few of you people in the chat, very passionate one way or the other in regards to either Puffco or Focus V. But I'm going to break it down and kind of just give my opinion about it. So, essentially, the case is between Puffco and Focus V. The allegations on behalf of Puffco is that they accuse Focus V of copyrighting the distinctive and non-functional design features of the Peak, which is their vaporizer. You guys have all seen it. The triangular design, the transparent glass top, the circular detachable base with LED lighting, and the semicircle atomizer bucket. The false designation of origin, they're claiming that the Carta E-Rig design misleads consumers into believing it is associated with Puffco. False advertising alleges misleading promotions of Focus V that capitalize on Puffco's goodwill. Unfair and deceptive trade practices. Focus V actions allegedly cause consumer confusion and harm to Puffco's reputation and business. And the willful misappropriation, where Focus V is accused of intentionally copying Puffco's design to benefit from its popularity. And of course, the defendants arguing that the design elements are functional and not protectable under trade dress law. They're claiming, Focus V, they're claiming that their product is sufficiently distinct and does not create confusion, and they're asserting independent creation of their product design. So a judge recently awarded the plaintiff, Puffco, the win, and effective in 2025, Focus V has to eliminate the Carta, a couple of their products. There was the Carta, and there was another one. Just trying to focus through this page document, or the lawsuit document, was quite extensive. However, the last few pages are just the websites of Carta V, or Focus V. But they essentially need to destroy. They can no longer sell the product. However, some would think this might be the end of Focus V. But if you listen to Focus V, that doesn't seem to be the case. I'm sorry, I'm just searching for the actions. Do you have them there? On there? No, not really. Okay, so the prayer, so the court, Focus V is to destroy. Okay, so right here, so there's the prayer. So the court, Puffco, the judgment against Focus V is as follows: that the court preliminary and permanently enjoy defendant Focus V and or the representative employees and such and all persons in active concert or participation with any of them from using the peak trade dress and or any confusingly similar variations thereof in any manner or form, or any other reproductive copy, counterfeit copy, or colorable imitation of such trade dress. Now it's all legalese. Focus V needs to destroy or obliterate any and all electronic vaporizers which reflect the infringing product design, including and not limited to the Carta e-rig, any signs, brochures, advertisements, and other, I thought I was going to list the other rigs, that the court ordered Focus V to pay Puffco its costs and expenses incurred in and related to this action. Ordered Focus V to account for and pay to Puffco all profits realized by Focus V as a direct and proximate cause of Focus V's unlawful conduct. That's probably going to be within the millions of dollars. That Puffco recover any actual damage suffered as a direct and proximate cause of Focus V's unlawful actions, and so on and so forth. So essentially, they're responsible for the fees. They're responsible for the fees as well. Hopefully you could still hear me there. Now, if you were to read that, you might think, okay, this is going to cost Focus V millions of dollars. They're done for. They're not going to make it. But if you were to actually listen to Sam, what's his last name? I just know Sam Show.
Sam Jurist.
There we go. Thank you. On his official Instagram, The Sam Show was happy to announce that the dispute with Puffco has been resolved. It's time to celebrate. If you're a part of the Carta gang, load one up, and they're actually doing a giveaway to celebrate. And this could be loud, or it won't be loud. Go ahead if you want to play this. This is the CEO of Focus V, and he had this to say.
What's up, guys? Big news. We finally resolved our dispute with Puffco after 2.5 years of battling it out. That's it. It's over. It's done. And we're celebrating. So to celebrate, I went into the archives. I found a 101, never before released, never going to be released, Carta 2. Here it is. Threw a max atomizer on it. Picked out a Blitzkrieg top. This thing is sick. This fight has not been easy. It's not been fun, but it was something that we believed in. So I want to say thank you to all our friends in the industry who stood by us. Thank you to my team. This put a lot of extra stress on us. It required us to be super lean. We got through this with pure passion and grit and refusing to give up. So we're celebrating. We're going to be celebrating today, tomorrow, for the rest of this year. And tag 2 friends below, and hopefully you can be celebrating with us.
That's good.
Focus V, Carta Gang.
Yeah, so I suppose if you wanted to win a thing, go ahead on over there. But I think it's only fair to mention that there's a little bit of kind of mud being thrown behind the scenes. There were a few posts that were made very public that I don't think are necessarily helpful to any case. I just think it just opens some light or sheds some light on some perhaps pretty shady actions. However, our non-weed correspondent, Goblin, at The Goblin, also posted this, and he said, as if it couldn't get any worse for Focus V today, the former head of HR is now publicly accusing the CEO of Focus V, Sam Jurist, of bribery, witness tampering, lying to investors, buying prostitutes with company money, and sleeping with their Chinese manufacturer for lower rates. That's one hell of some business practices if that's the case. It's further elaborated by this Leia OG. I'm not familiar with any of the actors that are making these claims. However, Leia OG in a very extensive post put, how long are you going to mislead the industry? And she's saying this to the CEO of Focus V. You settled in favor of Puffco and admitted Puffco owned the patent. You also got out of your personal trial Were you ever going to tell the community what you did? Not only did you get caught bribing someone $50,000 on company checks to have them sign a doc saying he sold you the patent before he sold it to the Puffco, but then you got caught witness tampering and sending someone to this same person's house to threaten them to not show up to their deposition, all while trying to convince the industry you were the victim and in this fight for all of us. And it's a win for the devices, for all devices. Check out Pacer to see all this public info. Were you going to tell the community that the crowdfunding you're running is under Masterminded, which doesn't own Focus V? I misunderstood that sentence. Taking advantage of all your loyal customers, or that you updated the articles of incorporation for Masterminded earlier this year, right before you started the crowdfunding, to show that you, the director, have zero liability for any monetary loss. Had to be lean? Is that your way of explaining the almost 30 employees who have been laid off? And then he responds with this: Leia, you were also head of HR. Did you file a report about this supposed harassment that you tell everyone in the industry that will listen? You failed to do your job as head of HR on a number of fronts. I've heard you slept with an employee while you were head of HR. If that's true, you're still together, I'm happy for you guys, but take ownership on how toxic that is for a company and how that clouded your judgment. You have made a scene for the last year because you do not accept any responsibility for your actions. Leia, even after you turned your back on us, I actually still care about you as a person and wish you well. And then she responded, I did. You report it. Did you? I did. I did report it to you directly, as well as the new HR that you hired in my place. I reported it in her multiple times. I reported it to her multiple times. You even admitting to knowing it was going on when we met in person to discuss it. I had a phone recording in my pocket for my own safety. I also added a file in the man's personal folder. I can't help that you fired me and removed evidence and tell people it never happened. Funny because you praised me as HR until I stood up for people. You heard I had sex with someone? Laugh out loud. You know what I've been shown? That you slept with Lena, the person that owns the factory in China that makes your devices for cheaper rates. I also saw photos of the prostitute you bought all the male employees on of your Spanibus trip. Oh, sorry. All the males on one of your cannabis or Spanibus trips with the company money. But that was nothing to do with the fraud you committed in court and currently with your new investors. Boy, oh boy, is that some tea. Now, in fairness, none of this is relevant. Okay, none of this is relevant to really the case at hand, which is about the infringement upon the trademark and the confusion and so on and so forth. But holy shit. Either A, fucking what a wild life to live, fucking prostitutes and Spanibus, babe. Like, what? Like, that sounds like some crazy marketing. Like, you're having sex with your, like either this is great marketing.
It sounds like a great movie.
Or the worst idea ever. I'm not really sure yet. But in regards to the mudslinging, I don't really have a whole lot of input to say on that. It's like, it most of this got figured out in court. Sure, the HR mudslinging back and forth and the sleeping with the prostitute. I really don't care, to be honest with you. What I want to know in reality is when it comes to this lawsuit, when it comes to these two devices, quite frankly, I am kind of confused in regards to how these devices are actually similar or cause any confusion in the industry. if you're familiar, like trademark lawsuits aren't new. Like there's been famous ones. I remember Apple Inc. versus Apple Corp. One was a music and one was Apple. But here's a diagram of the focus rig on the left and the Puffco on the right. And I'm like, okay. Like,
I get that they're similar, but
I see similarities. Okay, they both have a base. They both have a protruding atomizer or some kind of bowl on it, and it's got a glass top. I can understand that there's some similarity to this, but if I may, Mrs. P, can you bring up? There's a grid of all the SUVs, pictures of common modern SUVs.
oh, okay. I was just looking up other e-rigs. 'Cause,
Oh,
like,
other e-rigs.
I feel like they all kind of have.
Well, they
that
all are
same-
kind of similar. Yeah.
Like, here's the Dr. Dabber one.
Shout out
It's-
Dr. Dabber, who's my favorite, by the way.
But so, like, it's the same shape. It has the same general
Fits in a cup holder in the car, glass top.
idea. It has the same pieces, right? Like,
Yeah.
they all look.
I believe these,
The
like, I
same.
believe all these were actually mentioned in the lawsuit.
in the case, okay.
But there's a picture of modern SUVs. It's like a little grid. My point is that it's like
They all look the same.
they all look the same. Everything looks the same these days. There is no personality to items anymore. There is no expression anymore. This isn't the 50s and 60s
This
where
one?
cars had
No?
No. It was one where it just showed all the SUVs and just how similar they all were. But there is no personality anymore. Remember I don't personally, but I know in the 50s and 60s that
Oh,
you remember cars used to have like really nice tail fins, and they used to have really nice curves, and they used to have they had expression and personality. There is no originality anymore at all.
these.
This. Yeah. So you've got Porsche, BMW, Mercedes. And then you've got, what's that one? Subaru?
Subaru,
This is-
Toyota, Rolls-Royce, Acura, Jeep, Alfa Romeo,
Romeo. Yeah.
Romeo,
Alfa Romeo.
and then it kind
I
of
don't know.
cuts them off.
Yeah. So they all look exactly the same.
Oh, here's an even bigger list.
So it's like these all look almost identical. I don't understand. And let's be very simplistic here. They all have four wheels. They all drive. They all have windows above the tires. They have a rain protected roof over them. They have lights in both the front and back. Like at what point do these become different? Because sure, there's a slight curve difference, but that is the market.
On
And
some of them, but some of them are like exactly the same shape.
Right. Look at GMC and Chevy.
Even like the Acura and the Lexus.
Right.
You can't tell me that those aren't the same car.
So I'm left to think like, where, at what point do they actually have grounds? Now, a judge found that this was legitimate, and awarded Puffco their damages. So I'll be interested to see what the settlement is, how much they need to pay, and so on and so forth. GM is Chevy. I understand that, but it's like it's the same shit. It's the exact same shit, and I understand that they're the same company, but it's like that's not. I'll move away from that example. I'll stick with the SUV example. I'll stick with the trucks. All trucks look the same, right? Sure, Dodge a little different, but it's like it's. I think competition in the market is important, and I like to see new and innovative products. And in my opinion, Puffco only really started to get good after Focus V came around, and maybe that's only my personal opinion. I just saw they became more prevalent. I feel like things really stepped up because there was competition in the system, in the market. So You know what? That's my opinion, and I'm curious what you guys think. I really personally don't see the issue myself, but again, I'm not the owner of this multi-million-dollar company, and I'm sure maybe if I was the owner of a multi-million-dollar company and there was competition that needed to be squashed, maybe it's just business. But I'm curious what you guys think. That's my opinion. If you really want to speak to me about it and I missed either your comment or your concern, consider checking me out at Pigeons420 over on X, and that way you can get at me a little more direct and have a conversation, and we can hash this out. But personally, I don't know. This one doesn't settle well with me in regards to the settlement. So, but what do I know? I'm not a lawyer. I'm a pothead. However, there's also big news going on in regards to pharmaceuticals, ladies and gentlemen. As it turns out, well, we might have a new perspective in regards to health, medication, pharmaceuticals, and natural remedies. The Guardian is reporting Mr. RFK Jr. will cut prescription drugs and increase weed and psychedelic access. Immediately I got excited about this because I thought, wow, what an alternative, what a turn, like a 180 from what we've been kind of exposed to. Trump's health department pick has expressed distrust of pharmaceuticals and attacked suppression of psychedelics. Public health experts are concerned, of course they are, that, if confirmed, choice for Secretary of Department of Health and Human Resources, RFK Jr., could upend access to pharmaceutical drugs in favor of more experimental treatments. Ladies and gentlemen, keep this man alive. I'm telling you right now, whether you love him or hate him, this is going to make him public enemy number one in regards to the pharmaceutical industry. If there isn't, I don't know, can you think of much bigger entities than the pharmaceutical industry, than those lobbyist groups, than those interest groups, the donors for politicians, the amount of money that flows through the pharmaceutical industry into the pockets of politicians? Boy, oh boy, would this not stir things up just a little bit. That's crazy things to say right there. However, that's something I'm all over. Oh, sorry about that. Did I spill on myself? I'm not totally against the pharmaceutical industry. Correction. I'm not totally against pharmaceuticals. I'm 100% against the pharmaceutical industry. It's turned into this incredible machine of nasty influence and death. And it's like it needs to be stopped. Pharmaceuticals in modern medicine have a place in the world. They have a place saving lives, giving people another chance, enhancing existence and life and experiences. So it has a place. But it doesn't have a place being jammed down our throat as the only option available. That can't happen. And that's exactly what's happening right now. And to hear that RFK's act might possibly shake that up and say no more reliance on that industry, there's going to be... man, I just hope that nothing happens to him, man. I hope nothing happens to him because there isn't a bigger dragon to take on right there. But those are words that I like to hear. So, who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Love it or hate it. I love to see the shakeup in regards to seeing some kind of alternative to the direction that we're heading at the moment, and thinking of an alternative other than pharmaceuticals is huge, 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 huge. To get off opiates. And to think maybe, just maybe, people could use this plant as relief, and maybe not just this plant. You know, PTSD. You know, there's experiments with LSD and psilocybin for I need that hard drive sound. Where it's like, dial-up sound. You need. I totally forgot what I was saying. What was it? You need.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know where you were going with that.
Doesn't matter. I was just finishing, but then I was like, there was a specific word that sent me off. But anyways, I'm all about it. LSD, psilocybin, cannabis, all viable. That dog soundtrack is really good. That's really good. Like, it almost sounds like there's a dog upstairs barking at our kid coming through the door. That's crazy. But yes, so needless to say, that's my opinion. What do you guys think? I do believe there's a place for psychedelics in our medical system. I just need to see what happens with people that are encouraged to utilize those kind of resources. So yeah, very excited about that. In other news, news that nobody cares about, Kai Cenat, the biggest streamer of all time at this moment. If you guys are familiar with him, I believe he's in LA. He's a streamer. He knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. Must. But anyways, he's doing a marathon subathon. He's the biggest streamer of all time right now. He's got like so many hundreds of thousands of subscribers on Twitch, which are paid members. He was having a live stream. He's a live stream. He was live streaming during his subathon. He's doing a marathon right now, and there was a guest in his house that was caught, quote unquote, caught behind scenes taking a bump on the stream. Now, don't actually show this clip because I just realized that there is a site on top of that I can't show. There's a gambling site being used on the top of this page, and I can't show it. And I just realized that. So, anyways, there's footage of Ledouf. I have no idea. Taking this hit. However, if you watch I just realized that it was on there as now that X has put a public note on there that they're advertising a gambling website. They're rolling a joint. They're not doing blow on stream. They're rolling a joint. And if you watch it for just a couple seconds, you will see that she's rolling a joint, not doing cocaine. And so, needless to say, on the next tab, does it show? I'm glad we didn't show that because no, it doesn't. Damn. It's all over that. Man, how did I not see that? I could get banned for showing that. Okay,
I didn't show it.
What's that?
I didn't show it.
No. I'm saying I could get banned for showing it.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyways, yeah. If you check out on X, yeah. Anyways.
I see. When she goes to lick the joint,
she's licking a joint. She's rolling.
It looks like she puts
Ledouf is the one that posted it, but it's Sexy Red is the one on Kai's stream. Sorry, I misread that. Sexy Red is the one on Kai's stream rolling a joint, being accused of doing the cocaine, but it's not cocaine.
No.
It's a joint.
But I can see where I can see where people would.
Yeah, it's a blurry photo.
I was just gonna say the focus isn't very good. She puts her hand up to her face with the joint, but because it's blurry, you can't really tell what she's doing.
And I've tuned into Kai's stream, and it's not that blurry. So why is this footage blurry here?
Right.
Like, this is 4K cameras in this dude's house, man, and he's got cameras everywhere.
He did it on purpose.
Yeah. So needless to say, that's the story. That's my opinion. That's a ridiculous story. I only covered it because she is rolling a joint. God, I'm gonna get canceled with this. Is rolling a joint, and it's not cocaine. It's not cocaine. Anyways, moving on because that's ridiculous news to even talk about. I want to remind everybody that we are doing a giveaway. Okay, doing a giveaway, and this is the last time I'm going to remind you. And you have to hit the link in the chat, and you have to be following myself, and you have to be following Spider Farmer on Twitch or on Twitter/X. And when you do win, because you're going to be from either the countries we mentioned earlier, you want to take a picture of yourself following both accounts and your screen name and your mailing address. And you're going to email. Oh, we got to give our email. Or did they give?
No.
Spider Farmer gave an email?
I will email you
Oh, right.
because they have to put their email in.
Yeah.
I will email you congratulating you to win and let you know what we need from
What an
you.
asset. What an asset. So sweet.
I do work around here. Come on.
Yep, she's done things. Guys, in a few moments, we're also going to be having a great conversation with my man, Mr. ROB CLTV. This guy's keeping himself busy doing all sorts of things, and let me tell you, there's lots to talk about with regards to everything we've talked about tonight, and so much more. So make sure you hang out for that, and keep in mind, you have to be here at the end of the show to tune in. When does the show end? You'll never know. Because last time we went like 40 minutes over time. So you had to be here to win. But that's just the way she be. Guys, I'm going to have a rip real quick because I know Mr. ROBCL TV is going to be toking that cigar that whole damn time. And I want to make sure that I am also utilizing it. Also, I wanted to mention that we watched the old intro today, guys. Oh.
That's my bad. I didn't catch it when I was going through the scenes.
Oh, we watched I got a brand new intro. So if you guys watched the trailer of this stream, there was a brand new intro. But not when we actually did this stream because I didn't add it. So it is what it is. That's the way, I like it. Cheers, friends. I appreciate your faces. This rips for you. I can't wait to talk to my friend. Cheers, friends. A little bit of Thin Mints cookies. Oh, God, I love it.
I'm glad you found that because for those of you that don't know, up here in Canada, our postal service has us held hostage and has for the past 2.5 weeks-ish. They're on strike. So no mail is being delivered. Apparently there is a couple of capital cities and provinces that are still delivering letters to Santa. I read that today.
Oh, okay, good.
Which I think is great. However, all the people that have ordered Christmas presents
Or our weed?
or are waiting for packages are not going to get them anytime soon. So hopefully by the time we get back from Vegas, we will have something.
Crazy. We got weed. I just unfortunately don't like it.
No, and it is what it is.
And that's just the way she goes sometimes, friends. That's just the way she goes sometimes. Ladies and gentlemen, now that I'm high as a kite, I think it's fair that we, before we head off into our show, we just take a quick moment for these messages.
Oh.
In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you fear.
Hi, I'm Pigeons420. Will you be an angel for an abused plant? Every day, innocent plants are abused, beaten, and neglected, and they're calling for your help. Please visit stashblend.com today and join the nation in helping abused plants get an 8-ounce bag of Stash Blend. That's just $27.70 or 96 cents per day. You'll be helping rescue plants from their abusers and provide nutrition, beneficial bacteria, mycorrhizae, and love. You'll help rescue plants from their abusers. Call or join now, and you'll receive a welcome kit of a photo of a dude impacted by your decision. Order now and change a life.
And goes, hello.
and
I'm
then
not
go
even
what?
here. We got to go to the guest intro. And now to the guest intro.
Oh,
down.
God, Larry, she's been drinking, folks.
Me too.
I'm not.
She's been
I'm not. I
drinking, folks.
swear.
Yeah. Is it
I
too
swear.
many distractions? We're all over the place.
Rob's too distracting.
It's that face, man. It's
Ah,
that
you-
face.
Desk.
We were
that
talking
face.
about next week.
We were talking Vegas.
We were
It doesn't
talking
take much for
Vegas.
Mrs. P to get distracted. We were talking like houses in Vegas one time, and then she just started Googling houses on Vegas. And I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
babe. I'm like, hello.
No, it was in Vegas. It was when we were talking to. Wasn't it? It was in
Gotta move you over
where
here,
Matt's
sorry.
from.
No idea.
Where's Matt's from?
Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, we're moving to Trinidad.
I think it'd be okay if Rob's head was a little smaller.
Okay.
This time.
I could do that.
Time. Brother,
I am a little big-headed over here.
for those that don't know, Rob is actually scheduled guest here every single week, and
I actually live in the basement too.
you're not wrong. Yeah. And it just so turns out that I just so happen to find guests all the time.
Is that better?
Yep, that looks great.
There you go.
And so yeah, Mr. ROB CLTV, I appreciate you for tuning in, man. I appreciate you for coming here, man. What are you smoking on, brother?
Smoking on some. I gotta go buy some, but honestly, because I'm smoking up all this Sherb the Perv before I touch down. I need to stop doing that.
I know
stop doing that. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I know the feeling.
What are you toking on? You over there? You got the hidden vehicle bud?
Yep. Yeah, I got some
Fucking
thin
sweet.
mints, brother. I got some thin mints. It was, oh man, I know you found weed before, man.
Yes,
And been like,
yes.
yeah, weed in the house.
It's amazing, dude. When you stash stuff for yourself, that's that weed rich thing. Like it'll be stuff that you kind of that you liked, but you didn't like so much that you smoked it all up.
That's right.
And you're like, I'll smoke this later. I got plenty. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh. My case, man, it was an ounce of the truffle, which is the garlic butter or the gorilla butter. Ooh,
Loved
fire.
it, huh?
loved it for myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, good. I was just, I think I had a little echo there coming off my phone. I've got multiple angles coming in for sound, and yeah.
So the Carta fucking whatchamacallit drama there. You see a little he said she said allegations. So that's the stuff most people are talking about. Is not about the patent stuff. It's not about this and that. It's about who fucked who.
Yeah.
Literally, physically.
Yep. Yeah.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, we dove into that. The relationship between Sam and the lead of the manufacturer, the Chinese manufacturer.
It's mission.
Yeah, but see, for me, I'm like,
Allegedly, it's all he said, she said.
right. That's the thing, and for me, so what? Like, so what? If someone
Fashion doesn't necessarily get you a better deal in China, I don't think. I think you're getting the best deal you could get on those kind of products. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not. The technology is.
You don't think
similar to
little
LEDs.
hanky panky's gonna get you a few more ins?
I don't think, man. I think in a case like that, the margins are the margins. When you look at that, and a lot of people have a situation where they're buying from China, every LED company, every brand, they're buying from the same manufacturer over there. This one gave the dick up and maybe was able to get something that would have fallen under the patent potentially, right? But I don't think they got a better deal.
Is this where the new design came from?
I think the new design came in a little curvature, a little curve up. And I think that's, but it boils down to like the competition thing. So what, they're just going to stifle it so they could be the only Apple? They're like the Apple of weed. I'm not a fan of what Puffco does. Puffcon, they've got all the biggest musicians and it costs a bunch of money and you got to bring their piece and everything. Like it costs $300-$400 and it's a cheap Chinese made piece of glass. The app is what it is, but it's like I've never even downloaded the app. Ever.
Yeah. I've only used.
I got a Puffco over here.
Yeah, and I have the Puffco.
It doesn't say what it is.
Oh, it's the little
Here.
It's the little like wand one. Like,
Proxy.
The proxy. Yeah. And you know what? I actually don't mind it. I've used the pen and I hated it. Yeah, I don't have any thought one way or the other. I hate how expensive these things are. We're talking hundreds of dollars.
You look into
And
Puffco or look into Puffcon and see the hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, what they do to put on for this. It's not a give back for the community either.
they have
Like
to
they're
pay.
profiting. Yeah.
You have to pay to get in.
I think I'm pretty sure unless you bring maybe you get in for free if you have a Puffco device. Chat would have to let us know that.
Okay,
but-
well that would be pretty sweet.
That would be all right. So $300 you
Because the
get in.
community would be buying, like, if
Let
the
me look it up.
community's the one buying the Puffco, then if they get to come in for free,
no,
okay,
never
that's
mind.
no, that's not how it is.
Only available to general admissions are only available to Puffco Peak Proxy and Puffco owners. So you can only buy the tickets if you already have paid.
So you have, so
You gotta buy their product to even fucking go. Yeah.
Oh, you have to buy the product to go.
To buy the tickets.
To buy
To
the
even
tickets.
go, you have to even get the
No,
general
fuck
admission tickets,
off.
you have to be a
What?
customer.
Yeah.
There's no way.
That's crazy.
No.
That's crazy, bro.
You have, if you don't own, so what? You got to show up with a receipt? Or you have
Or bring your
have to have
device.
it?
I think it's probably an email thing because you got to sign up with your email.
How many
You know, everything's all the
It's a-
data.
you must bring your fully assembled device where we will validate your serial number before granting entry. Once you have your device, enter its serial number at time of purchase. We will validate it along with the device upon entry.
Bro, that's retarded.
I'm gonna call that gray minus the R, and I think that honestly, it makes no sense in a case where the cost of that device is already the cost of a festival ticket,
That's crazy.
What?
and now
It's
you
fine.
add on
Like a
the
device
cost
here
of a
in
festival.
Canada, these things
They're
are
not for the
$500 to
community.
$600, bro.
They're not for the
600
community.
It doesn't say how much the tickets are, but yeah.
So what if I bought the pen, the $99 pen?
No, it says Peak Pro, Peak, or Proxy are the only ones that count.
So it's
Yeah, the pen, you're nothing. You're nobody.
Okay, so from now on, nobody gets into our meet and greets unless they show us a bag of stash plan.
Yeah, and I gotta scan the serial number to
Oh
make
my
sure that it's a
God.
purchase order from Grower's House and not Amazon.
Bro, I don't even use dab rigs, and I love Dr. Dabber, man. And if Dr. Dabber put on something, man, I'd be excited about it and I'd want to go. But if you told me that I would have to then buy the latest rig, because I have rigs of theirs, but they're old.
Dude, and this isn't.
I make this shit last.
Well, and like this isn't me trying to trash the company. They've tried to work with me in the past, and for all of us content creators, what they do is they'll send us some equipment and no discount code for the community, no affiliate commission, and no pay, and want you to just shill out their product. And then you do that to get them into their ecosystem of you have to pay to play to go do anything, and there's a new update for this and this, and you got to pay for this. It's like, and then they're suing the competition, so there's no other alternative. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Man.
I don't like them.
Bro, I had no idea you had to have a key to get in their secret club. That's crazy. I just
Not
think
doing it.
I just think, like, for me, I love their device, or not their devices, but I love, like, I'm thinking Dr. Dabber. It's like I love their devices, I love their
You
stuff,
can't deny it. It's good.
but I have older stuff. Like, I don't buy the latest of everything. Like, if I buy a model from 3-4 years ago, I am hoping you made a product that is gonna last me longer than 3 years, that I'm gonna need to buy the new one. Anyways, like, that's how I
Real
use things.
dabbers are replacing this
I'm still
shit
using
often.
I'm still using the Mighty, bro, the Mighty Plus vaporizer when I'm out and about. You know how old that thing is?
Dude, you still got the freeze pipe vaporizer thing.
Yeah, I use that for my dabs.
And you got the what's the other one? The G Pen?
Yep, I like G.
You've had these for years.
Yeah, and they're
You
great.
know what I'm saying? Like
I
that's the
still
thing
use
is like I've got a buddy who's replaced his the atomizer a few times on his and the rosin and the fucking not runoff. The reclaim
yeah,
gets stuck in the
sorry.
bottom of
Yep,
these
yeah,
off, and you got to clean the hell out of them. I had one of those the moments you were having earlier, the loading.
Yep.
And
Bum,
like
bum,
the
bum.
price of these, dude, I just can't justify that. If they were $150, I could say, all right, that's okay. But when we're looking at 300 plus, kiss my whole
199.
ass.
I would do like a 199.
199, but then Black Friday 150.
Yeah. Wow.
Like, what are they running right now?
Do you
What are they
think?
running?
For me, I just literally seen one at the Dispo the other day, but of course Dispo is going to be the most expensive at like $549 or something like that.
We're looking at it's on sale. It was 420, now it's 370. And this
you're
is
saving 50
nothing, no
bucks.
bells and whistles.
And that's US, so for us it would be like an extra $100-ish.
Yeah.
Again, I don't
Extra
want to.
$30 for $100.
I'm not just trying to rag on them. I'm just saying I like the concept.
we're
and I
ragging.
wish it was more accessible for the well. The masses of people are never going to experience this. I only have one because Trey gave me one. Because even if I was making crazy money on the crypto shit, shout out Mad Hatter, I see you out there. I would be going to the moon and not buying one of these. I can't justify the price point of this. Like,
So for
the juice ain't
comparison,
worth the squeeze.
the Carta is $275,
That's doable.
right?
But what's the Dr. Dabber? What's the
Oh, I just closed.
I used to
it.
use the Pandon. Who makes the Pandon?
Oh my god, that was such a long time ago.
Yokan. I
Yeah.
used to use
Yokan.
Yokan back in the day.
And they don't hide that they're straight up Chinese.
No, they don't. I used to use
Yokan.
Yokan, and they were great.
Dr. Dabber's $219.95.
$219 coming in the cheapest so far. What's Yokan? I know
And if they
Yokan.
tossed us a motherfucking code,
Right.
Yeah,
we'd
show
be
me
able to
code,
get you
I
a discount.
Yeah,
You know, but it's
right.
like Puffco refused to do that, and I get it. They're marketing probably this some think tank in California, and they're all sitting there smelling each other's farts and like, Jolly Rancher, what do you think? Or Raleigh Jaws or whatever the fuck it is. We should be the biggest people in the world. We should be the best. We can't. We're the apple of dabs. We could never discount ourselves. We have to make the most money. It's just like, bro, that shit's corny. It's some snooty ass rich kid California shit. No offense to Californians, but it's some like Valley Girl shit, and it's like
Straight offense.
you
to
don't gotta be the
Californians.
best. You're the best because your product's the best, not because you price it past
Of course.
unobtainable points.
No, of course.
You
Or
know?
at least it should be.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to put this on the TV for 2 seconds.
No, whoa,
Come on
whoa.
here.
Cancel both of us. Just put it on the full news.
Oh, okay.
Cancel both of us. Not just he's like not just
Not just him.
Because
Holy-
here's a picture of the Yokan.
Yokan's a little hand
Hang on.
thing.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
I'm sorry, Bear.
Tell me that that is not the exact same thing.
Nope.
Tell me that's not the same thing.
No, it is so
Whoa.
different. It's so
Whoa.
different.
It's not different at
so
all.
shit.
different.
Anyway, it is how much?
How
was
much is that?
Bye.
They're getting sued.
How's that Carter V?
Whoa.
It's
We'll call that the Cardi
165,
B.
165, baby.
165.
165.
and it
Straight
comes
outta
in
China.
4
And
And
colors.
for you, 165. Okay, and then
I'm gonna get me one of those.
what's the other one? What's the other one? What we just said? Oh, you did the Dabber one?
I did the Dabber and
Wow.
the Carta.
Okay, okay. So you're saving the most with the Yokan. It might break tomorrow when you get it.
But you can get 3 of
But
them
you
the price of a
saved.
fucking
But you
Puffco, dude.
saved 3. Yeah. Yep. You can buy 3 of them, so you can juggle them. And one breaks, you got 2
Oil's
more.
absolute shit for sure, Bendo. Mine have shat the bed, but for that price point, my thing is this.
I want to review them all to be like, are they seriously any different from each other?
I don't think so.
Because like,
Price point and probably again longevity. You got to think how long you'll have it.
Well,
Like
that's
sitting
my
it and hitting it
point.
once.
Okay. So to be fair, I just pulled up the Puffco, and the peak is 220.
oh, okay, and just
But
the
the Peak
base.
Pro,
The peak.
which
Well,
is what I have, which is the
well,
one that's
we-
cool. There's colors it has an app.
No, I think it's fair though. I bet you can find a pro version of all those other ones. too.
Probably.
Probably.
The Peak
I don't fucking know,
Pro.
though.
The Peak Pro, yeah, 370.
So
The
219.
bomb. I'm seeing a lot of people say the bomb is where it's at.
What's
So
the
check out the
bomb?
bomb e-rig.
What's the bomb?
160 for the black version.
Of the
That's what
bomb.
Dottie 420 is saying. And here's my thing. I've left so much money, both of us have so much money on the table by not promoting shit that's not obtainable to the average Joe. Because some things it's like, dude, no, like cool, send me one for free, but nobody can afford that.
Oh, yeah,
Like
179.
I just can't.
179, 199.
179.
Yeah.
Fuck, see?
Can you? Yeah, I've never seen what one looks like though.
Let me.
All right,
They
sorry,
look like
Robert.
a little dumb. They look a little stupid.
Oh,
It's tiny and
okay. So again, they all look the same. So what?
when it comes
So
in,
what?
It's more expensive if you get it in the
All
fun
right,
colors.
So I'm just thinking like all of these look exactly the same as the.
That's what I'm saying.
Same, but different.
But-
As long
but
as the
okay.
hit comes good and I'm
But-
able to get my temperature dialed in, that's the key thing. You're getting cool dabs dialed into exactly what you want. You can't get that with a torch, and you're getting rid of your torch now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I was using Dr. Dabber back in like 2013, 2014, give or take. And it still had a base with a glass top. However, the atomizer, the bowl was on the inside of the glass. So maybe that's different.
That somebody did comment and said Dr. Dabber is loaded from under the glass and not like a bowl like the other ones.
Okay, but
so
like,
there's the difference.
Is that so? So you move something, but then when they describe the
Does it
top,
hit different though?
right? When they describe, I don't know. So when you describe the bowl, like when they describe the bowl of the Puffco, how it's a triangle piece, and then you look at the Focus V, and it's kind of like a bubblier look to it. It's like a bubble. I'm like, is there any? At what point does that change in appeal make it different enough that it's not in an infringement? So the bowl in, I think, Dr. Dabber's case is just now on the inside rather than on the outside. So they just moved the bowl.
I wouldn't doubt the dudes or the people in China who are making these have like separate agreements with separate people based on little bits of differences with the atomizer and with the shape of the design and everything. And like the one big difference I feel is all these other ones have a rounded top or some sort of the base is longer, and like it really separates it from something for a patent where they couldn't patent it that much. You know what I'm saying? So I could see that being the argument. But my biggest thing is no matter how you paint it, it's a bad look for Puffco because they're trying to squash the little bit of competition that's out there. And they're also just looking like petty ass people. And then in the chat, Focus is ruining their shit. Like that, the credibility of them as people behind the scenes. I'm like, oh, they're all just fucking and all drunk and crazy and acting like, what's going on over there?
Yeah, but you can call me though.
But you can call me.
You can call me. Are we doing Spanibus trips? Because that sounds like fun.
I want to.
I think that's where like you look at it in the sense that this is the weed game. Is everybody looks real professional on the front end, and then behind the scenes they're fucking railing fat lines and all banging each other, I guess. And it's sickening to me when I see a lot of it because it's like these are the people controlling the trends in the market and controlling the price points and what's hot and what's not. And I think it's just toxic as fuck, man.
Yeah, well,
personally,
toxic. I guess toxic. It's like you're clearly introducing elements that go against business ethics and moral ethics, I guess. But I gotta be honest with you. What if, like, I'm gonna put it this way: Apple, like Apple Inc. versus Apple Corp. There's been a long-standing battle since like the 70s/80s of trademark infringement between Apple Corp and Apple Inc. Apple Corp is like music-based, and Apple Inc. is like Apple Computers. It used to be Apple Computers, and they because of the name, they claim the same thing: trademark under the Lanham Act, which is like the Transparency Act of 1946. That there is a confusion, but essentially Apple Inc. won because they weren't in music. But then, of course, they started to get into music later on, and then it was like 2013. They had another lawsuit, and lost because there's plenty of distinction between the two of them, and one. But my long story to this is that look at where Apple is today. They don't give a fuck about the little guy. They've been trying to fuck Samsung. They've been trying to screw everyone.
Well, they buy them instead. It's like instead of fucking sleeping people, these brands buy them.
But at what point? And I would assume that Puffco is going to. This is long, 5-10 year. They're going to sue Focus V. Focus V is going to have no chance but to go file bankruptcy. Probably have to sell. Puffco's going to buy them out.
Kill them.
And then gone. But is that not the free market? Is that's not business?
That's what I'm saying. Like you can't knock capitalism. It's what it is. We're allowing people to do what they do. It's a free market. I'm just saying in the cannabis space, it's bizarre that the leaders of this motherfucker don't care. It's like Drake suing Spotify over Kendrick Lamar's shit. It's corny. You can do it. It's not by whatever. You can do it, but it's a bad look. And like that's my thing is before I wasn't a fan of Puffco's practices, and now, nah.
Yeah.
Not a chance, man. Like I'm totally against all of it. Like,
And
and
that's
it boils down to just like again community-based shit. If you're not for the community, that's why we've rocked with AC is giving back to the community in the sense of even the shows and helping out the content creators and actual free items. Puffco's just like puts out $1 million advertisements and their social media is just all baller this, baller that. And you got fucking old dude with his little Elton John glass just like, yeah, the Turps is fucking amazing. And it's just always just like comes off just pompous. And I just really I don't know. The brand for me personally just is head up their ass cannabis. And that's what a lot of the commercial grows are. And it's sad to see that they're trying to take out the smaller guys that are a little bit more like dude hanging out, community driven shit, you know?
Yep. No, and it's not that I don't disagree. The thing is like, I love to play devil's avocado, and when I look at it's, you have to separate everything, and then business, and it's like
There's no feelings in business.
there can't be, or you're gonna end out on the bottom. Myself, as like the dumb blonde, I constantly have my kindness mistaken as weakness, and I think if you're to continue, if you run a business like that, where it's like, yeah, you know, I'm all about the community, I'm giving back. At what point is either a company gonna say, fuck that, you're spending too much money, and I'm just gonna conquer you,
Yeah, we've seen that.
right? And then they're gonna dominate in terms of where Apple is. There's people today that hate Apple for everything they've done, for what they do to the phones and industry and children and in other countries, the exploitation and all that stuff. But yet they dominate. They're still at the top.
Great, man.
They're going to be $1 trillion company. So it's like, I personally don't like it either. But let's put it this way: if it was, let's just play devil's avocado. It's our own business. Let's say if it was Stash Blend, and it's like Trash Blend. It's like if we were at a point where somebody just copied us and put a different logo on it and was making millions of dollars off of it, do you not feel like we would have some recourse, or not some recourse, but some responsibility to take recourse into protecting our name and so on and so forth?
That's the tough part. That's the tough
Right.
part, and it's a business.
And they don't call it
side of
Stash
things is
Blend.
like,
They call it Trash Blend, and it's the exact same logo. It's the exact
that'd
same
be fucking
shit.
fire if they did that too.
That would be.
A blend of all your scraps, and they put it together, and they just sold us like.
Isn't that something? That's ours. Patent pending.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
No,
Where it's like, damn.
And that's the argument, man. You can't deny the fact that it probably was hurting their business, but to what extent? You know, and I think that's where it's like, I guess, yeah, because you look at our friends with AC and Vivo's son. They hate each other and accuse each other of all sorts of shit behind the scenes. And there's probably things going on that we don't know about, but it boils down to, can you really prove it? And in this case, I mean, courts aren't always right. OJ's glove didn't fit, you know.
Somehow. Yeah.
But, you know, the courts ruled in their favor, and the argument boils down to period what it is. Like, they clearly patent jacked in a sense, or tried to. But at the same time, again, I'm just saying the logical fallacy that the cannabis space is happy-go-lucky and hippies and friends and cool is so wrong. It's like, it's just hustlers and grinders and people who then will party. Because most of the ones that are the big decision makers take a quick little hit off the Puffco and they're done for the day. You know what I'm saying? They're like, I'm good. They're partying and doing crazy stuff, but it's like, you just kind of got to, I guess, go with the flow. But I won't give my money to companies like that. Not that my dollar makes shit to them. They don't care.
No, but you know what? As the consumer, that's our biggest course of action, is not allowing them to take our bucks. And for the record, I do agree with you. I just, you know.
And my thing, I hate this. I sounded real dickish on that Jolly guy, Jolly Roger, whatever. But like everything I've seen him on, he just comes off just like, yeah, I'm the shit. And it's like the guy, I forgot his name. Like I said, the dude with the dreadlocks, white dude with dreadlocks. No offense to white dudes with dreadlocks, but that's what he is, white dude with dreadlocks. And he's like, yeah, I pretty much invented the hash hole. And if people talking shit on Twitter, pull up and fucking find me then, dude. And it's like, oh. Okay, like just so corny. It's like, dude, be humble, man. Don't act like that. Yeah. Educate people that maybe you originated it where you're at, and here's the proof of it. Don't be a dick.
That shit doesn't
Like you see
get
Kyle
clicks,
Cushman trying to
Rob.
teach people shit, or like Todd McCormick educating people on shit. You don't gotta be an asshole about it. Be like, actually, I made that.
Yeah, but that's why Todd McCormick isn't Logan Paul yet.
One day
Right?
he will be. I think
Right?
you set up Todd McCormick, Logan Paul on Netflix for a fucking boxing match,
I'll pay that,
and I think Todd's got a chance.
and I'll pay. I'll pay.
I think fucking McCormick.
He's got some moves. He's got some, and he
some
knows
moves.
some people,
Yeah.
man. He knows some people, man. Yeah, no, I agree, and I honestly I don't know Jolly Roger from a hole in the wall. I don't know anything about him. I've seen him post a few things here and there and do some things and stuff, but quite frankly, who people are online, I just think in general aren't who they are in real life, and they're gonna put on a persona just to get clicks and likes. Like you saw that,
Like us.
yeah,
Like us.
yeah. The thing is what you see here is what you get.
Oh.
Right, yeah, you know what I mean? This is exactly it.
Yeah.
There's that, that's right. A guy who smokes out of like watermelons. He's got that crazy bowl cut. He wears like an American flag shirt and suspenders and that's right.
I was thinking of YouTube.
Oh no, that's Jolie Polioli bit or whatever. But no, like you have to be dumb and you have to say stupid shit in order to get famous.
We gotta fucking be dumber, man.
But we could beef or fight. I don't want
Or
to fight.
fight.
You, though.
Do you
I
guys-
don't
Couldn't
wanna
beef or fight.
I
Do you
don't wanna
guys
fight.
just-
I know you have a bum knee though, so I'd probably kick it in a boxing match.
You guys just need me to film anytime you guys are together.
If you started to hurt me, I would.
Yeah,
kick.
get like a side angle, like a karate
Yeah.
style, so it looks like, oh shit,
Oh,
he caught him
wow.
good. And like,
Oh, that's good.
little stomp.
We could start beefing though. We should start beefing because if we started beefing, we would attract a lot of views for that.
The views would be good.
Yep.
Delete this out of the replay so people don't know we're playing.
Oh.
But I like that.
Ixnay this, Mrs. P. For
I
later.
don't think you
Yeah.
two could keep a straight face if you tried to beef.
No, if it was for money,
No.
if it was for clout,
If there was dollars
if it was
involved?
for dollars and clout,
I
if it was
don't know.
reputation on the
Crypto coins?
internet.
No, I don't
Yeah, I
even
could
think
hate this
then.
guy.
No, I can't see it.
No, I could do it. I'd
That'd be
fucking
pretty
hate
tough.
him. No, I fucking hate him.
He's pretty tough.
I'm pretty
Oh,
tough.
man.
I'm pretty tough in the soul.
Well, so speaking of pretty tough, we're gonna be pretty tough in a week, not even.
Oh
few
no.
Yeah.
in
I'm so
Las
excited.
Freaking Vegas. Turns out we have 12 grams of really, really good rosin for this trip.
Really good
and,
rosin.
and it's changed my whole perception of the trip and what we're gonna do. And now I'm just like, holy shit, boys, we're gonna get faded.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Like faded. Do
Yeah,
we
I'm s-
have though? This is where we talked about our disrespect of Puffco. Do we have an ability to have a Puffco device while we're out there, or something like that?
Yeah, Puffco, if you wouldn't mind sending us something, we're gonna be in
Puffco.
need. We'd ask
Hey,
Focus
Jolly.
V, but we can't be seen with their we can't be seen liable for their stuff. So, yeah, Jolly Rancher, if
Focus V's
you wouldn't
actually,
mind.
fun fact.
Yeah,
Focus V is actually one of the sponsors.
Focus V
of
is
the
one
trip.
of our sponsors. Yeah, I do know that. I do know
Are
that.
they really? I didn't know that.
They are a sponsor, but it's a story, and I'm gonna talk about it. And no matter what,
It was P, guys. I'm just saying, Focus
yeah,
V
for the
was P
record,
was
I'm no
talking all
longer
that shit.
going to Vegas. I don't have any way to get there. No. Yeah. No. What?
This is
Yeah.
before
shout
the
out to
drama
Focus-
went down.
Hey, shout out to Focus V for sponsoring the
Hey,
trip.
fuck it.
No matter which way you put it, they're gonna still spend a little bit of cheddar
Shout
to
out
see
to
us
it.
go out there. So, I can't take that away, and for that, thank you. I also can't take away the nudes and all the shit that broke just a week before we left anywhere. So it's
And
just,
we almost sounded like we were in defense of them. Not that they did right, but that it was just a bitch ass move on Puffco.
yeah. I'm not in defense of anyone.
No, me neither. But I'm saying it sounded that
Because
way.
first of all, prostitutes in Spanish, bro, and
Prostitutes in Spanibus is subjective.
what was the other one? What was the other allegation? There was cocaine, and what? I don't even know.
You know, all these things. I don't know. It's in my mind.
Mudslinging. There was
Point
drugs.
is,
I don't even remember.
mudslinging. He said, she said bullshit.
Yeah,
That's what
it's
Fred
just
Durst said.
these-
This is a quote.
Shout out to Limp Bizkit. Yeah.
She did say you heard about me, but I saw.
Yeah.
So
And that's
clearly she
said.
saw.
And
yeah.
that's the
But
she
that's
said
where,
and the he
she
said.
So it
That's
started with,
true.
it's all about the he said, and that was where he said.
And then
But if
And then
there's
she said bullshit.
but if there's visual proof of the Spanibus prostitutes, then
But first
That
of
was
all,
a she said moment though.
but are
is that
prostitutes
legal there?
legal in Spain?
Is
That's
that-
my first question.
I don't know.
If it's not
And
illegal
we're gonna
in
call
Spain,
them sex workers
happens in
until
Spain?
January.
Yep. Oh yeah. Can we
Okay.
say
To be politically
prostitutes in
correct.
America?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're not
Here
in
we
it.
are, babe. We're just throwing shit out. We don't even know. We could
We're-
already be canceled. In
We're in
America.
Canada.
Yeah,
Shout
that's
out
not
to
an excuse,
Jim
babe. You
Summer
have
in
to
the
say
chat
sorry.
too. He's pointed out my age and your dad bod tonight, P. So you and I are fucking hit. We got to work out when we get to Vegas.
I
I did notice that. I did
what?
notice
I'm
that
looking at
comment.
Jim, shout out to you, brother.
who's calling out my dad bod?
Look at dad bod, and I'm old, so
Leave me
we're gonna have
alone.
to do some working out.
I
when
go
we
to the
link
gym
up. We're gonna have
3
to drink
times a
some
week when I
kombucha.
don't skip 2 times.
Dude, the last from the Stash episode, someone told me I gotta hit the gym.
Fuck off. I'm a fucking hunter. I'm
I
a
do it
dad.
twice a fucking week, and that's right.
See, but I feel like people typically only see you guys from like chest up. Like anytime that we're all together, you guys are all in pretty decent shape.
Yeah. This time I'm not even wearing shoes, and I realized when I got comfortable, I was like, "Oh my god, pigeons in
Oh, you're
socks?
not. That's
what the
hilarious.
fuck?" But it's because I got my shoes wet.
Yeah, I had to buy new
nice,
shoes
mate.
because these fellas for the trip. I got a new pair of fucking shoes.
Me too.
I saw
haven't
some-
shown them off yet.
I saw somebody wearing your dude bros the other day.
Did you? I
Yeah.
set a trend. Those are for
did.
dads.
You did.
Once you quit giving a fuck, you kind of get into hey dudes.
Yeah, but then you come into giving a fuck again.
Then when we film a
Right
bunch of
before your
episodes together
midlife.
and you got 3 pairs of fly ass shoes, yeah, and then I have to watch these back for week after week.
Bro, the
after
people
fucking
did this
week.
to me. The people
And
did
I'm
this
wearing these off-brand, what the color even is shoes, don't know. The whole time. And your shit looks dope. You could tell where it was recently purchased. There's no creases. There's no nothing. My shit had life to them.
Stiff.
My
Yeah.
shit had microbes.
Mine, I can't wait to get off. I'm like,
Yeah, I know. Mine are there forever. I had bacteria growing, good bacteria, beneficials.
Yeah, no, I'm totally
Rise of Fear was
stoked.
fucking-
I'm totally stoked for Vegas. And on Wednesday at 1, we've got a meet and greet outside MJBizCon, and this is like the
Yes.
first official, man. And like, this isn't to be underestimated, man. This is a pretty huge thing where it's like presented by ProMix. We've got a ton of sponsors. Shout out to
Tunes
them all.
Harvest, Blue Planet Nutrients, Happy
Focus Bee.
Hydro, fucking Focus Bee, West.
Shout out Focus V, bro.
Shout out Focus V.
I don't know what to say. If Puffco threw me a couple bucks to go to Vegas right before all this shit came out and whatever, I'd be like, shout out Puffco, gave me a few bucks to go to Vegas, man. Like I don't know what you want me to say.
Jolly.
I don't want to say. I'll be a fucking 100 transparent. They fucking threw us a few bucks to go to Vegas as a sponsor, and man, I really appreciate it, man. They believe in us. Growers Takeover, man. And they were really about it.
They do believe. They
So,
believe in us, and
Thank you.
yeah, shout out to them.
And they weren't
shout
hurting
out
kids.
to-
They weren't exploiting
No.
women or anything.
Dogs,
they weren't
women.
beating animals. Like this is come on, man.
Cats even.
Come on. Like I don't see a problem here.
Dude.
Come on, dude. They pay me to say this.
Come on.
Come on. No, I'm just kidding. They didn't pay me
come
to
on.
say shit. Oh,
But yeah,
man.
so, and then Seedsman too. Shout out Seedsman and Bud Trainer as well.
Fuck yeah.
I've been drinking and smoking. I remember all of them. Shout out to them.
Welcome to TOP.
And great crew. We're gonna be there though, and then free genetics inside at the Seedsman booth. We pull up in there, and we're good.
I didn't realize that was right over your
I'm fine. Sorry, I was just wow. Holy.
Just duck your head.
Yeah, she just about took me out. It's fine. It's fine. Like Alfred, if you couldn't just quit throwing things that way.
Just duck your head, P. You'll be good. You're too tall. I tell you this all the time. You're too tall for
Do
a
you
lot
notice?
of
You see what I've done here? Do you see how you are slightly elevated? That
He's like, you notice how I'm a little
Stop.
bit taller than
Yeah,
you?
you notice this? You see what I've done here?
That's good.
Oh, that's funny, man.
But yeah,
that's
what is the meet and greet going to be like? Well, I'm going to be consistently smoking weed. We'll talk shop. I mean, if you've been to a grow store, God, rest in peace, man. But I used to love going in there and asking just questions to dudes and be like, hey, so I'm doing XYZ. I've got this. You know, what are you doing? Like just picking their brain and trying to understand what's going on. I'm all about talking gardening, fucking content, smoking, but we're going to be out front just smoking. I'm going to be smoking blunt after blunt. Probably some joints there. but weed.
Do you think I could
And,
get away with like
hell
putting
yeah,
a piece
Jim,
of
appreciate you.
glass, like putting some glass in my bag or something?
No.
We can get glass down there.
Not
Glass
to
is
shank a
affordable.
fool. I'm talking like so we could like blaze a bong.
No.
A bong?
I got
in your-
We need to get a. What about your silicone one?
I got right here. That's what I'm saying. I know I
Clean
can't
that
bring it.
motherfucker out, bro.
I
A little
can't bring that to
fleshlight thing. Bring it.
America.
You can't
Yes, you
pack
can.
that.
Well, tell them it's a fleshlight.
I've never used this one. I've never used this one. I could probably bring this one.
Rob, we talked about this when you came to Canada. There's a very long list of things you cannot bring across the border.
Fleshlights are a no. You cannot bring those.
A flashlight?
Keep them at
No,
home.
he said fleshlight.
No. Yeah. No. Yeah. I gotta avoid. That'll catch me a charge up here, brother.
They might frown upon that at
I'm not-
TSA.
Yeah. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed those items.
Yeah, that is true. Well, dude, we can find something cheap like that. Nobody wants a fucking silicone bong, really. So we'll get one down there for cheap.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right.
Nobody
Hey, bro.
really wants one.
I noticed that you're verified. You got Premium X.
Hey, bro.
You're verified. Like
Only
you're
for
an
this
actual.
month.
You're an actual dude. Your person
I'm
that
canceling
exists
after
in
this
life.
month.
What are you talking about? Shouldn't we bring? We're bringing cannabis content to X. What? So you got verified.
download
How's it
social
feel?
app,
How's
too.
it feel to be a real person on X? Because you have a check
Let's
mark next
download
to your name.
social app, too.
Social and weed too.
Let's get that while we're at it. Let me see how many views I got on it. So 200 fucking views. No offense, but my worst video on YouTube fucking dwarfs it. So I don't
all
know.
time,
I'll post
even.
it there. But paying for verification is no longer verification anymore. You're just paying for premium. It's
40%
just like when you're
off.
watching a movie on Max and you've got a fucking advertisement in between the Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
Pisses me. I quit watching it.
I can't believe you have to. It's $20, bro. It's
Dude,
$20
they
a
incre- no,
month. I'm like, for Twitter, bro. Like,
Not doing it. Not doing it.
Netflix doesn't cost me that much, man. Like,
Bro, I'm paying $12 a month for the basic bitch version.
Okay. Well, there's a Black Friday sale. It's 40% off for the year.
Using code Pigeons420.
No, I wish. No, it's just Black Friday sale on Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitter. X. I sound like a fucking cheat code from the 90s right there.
Pound up.
Twitch, Twitter,
Yeah.
XX.
I don't know, man. The kind of content I see is people who aren't making content, and like the homeboy who was over here who's trapping, and people who are selling fucking or shout out to Luke LMC resharing other people's shit and getting a bunch of views. So that's all I see is people getting any success over there. Is just I don't know.
And that's not cannabis content to me, man.
No, it's not cannabis.
Or
content.
sorry, let me refrain. That's not my that's not my cannabis content. That's how I
That's
feel.
not my America.
That's not my America. That's I don't know, man. I've tried so hard to, and for those that like don't know what we're talking about, Rob, he doesn't know if he wants to admit it, but it's literally checked next to your name now. It's like you can't not know it.
Blue fucking check.
You got a blue check on Twitter, which costs money a month. For me, it's $20 a month, and I don't have it.
Takes away so much of the coolness. So like when people are like, "Damn, they're verified," it's like, "Oh, he's legit," and now it's just like, "Nah, they just paid for it."
Nah, this sucker paid. I literally feel like this sucker paid. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. You're a sucker,
I'm
man.
getting fucked and I'm watching it every day as I scroll. I'm watching it.
I'm
Smiling.
for the record, I'm talking all this shit. There's a Black Friday sale, 40% off for the year. I'm probably gonna get it. Only so that I can stream.
You're a gambler, brother.
And yeah, I am actually. I do gamble quite a little, not quite, but a little
Like,
bit of
damn.
gambling. A little bit of gambling.
Buffalo.
Coin. And I think honestly, I'm not against it. I've been degenerate meme coin trading lately. Yeah, I may have left out today profitable for once lately, but my biggest thing is paying for the perks of it. It was just for the longer form videos for me. It was just to post longer form videos. I don't care. you
Yeah,
know?
right. Yeah, I
If
feel you.
it doesn't help me, then I don't care about it.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna wait till the end of
that's
this month.
100% where I'm at. Like, it unlocks monetization, but I look at monetization. It's like I look at the views on my stuff, and I'm like, the biggest post I ever had was
paying
25,000
for it.
views, and I'm gonna make 50 cents. And I've never had a post like that ever since. And in the 7 years I've been on Twitter, I've never had a post like that before. And
If you were a little cuter, you get Elon fucking with you like Tiffany, that Tiffany chick, Tiffany Musk or something. Tiffany,
I didn't even know.
Tiffany Fong.
I actually I'm going for a beard trim and a cut on Friday.
So you could post something and see how that goes.
Okay. I'm kind of flexing a little bit. Do you notice? Like I'm trying to flex my arm a little bit, just a little bit.
Fucking no more dead, bud.
Like just no big deal. I normally drink beers.
I do trade
like
Solana shitters. That guy had a great. It's funny. I do. I'm glad you brought that. Honey Pack. Shout out to Honey Pack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
doing the crypts, man. I haven't dabbled in the crypts yet, my friend. The crypto. I haven't done it.
Got the boys out here with the fucking looking like we're at the day trading seminar and shit with all these
I see
charts up and shit.
You know, it's like Wall Street up in here. Yeah.
Like, we got a 20% sync on Comfort. We gotta change this one up and cycle it into
bring her down. Yeah. Cash out. Trade. Yeah.
To the fucking moon, brother.
Man, I honestly, I'm so timid to get into crypto. I'm gonna get into it, but I'm a little bit timid to get into it.
Listen, me, Dusa, and Otto have already been talking, and we're gonna get you there, brother.
Oh,
we're gonna get you there.
Okay, all right. I'm kind of open to it because like I want to just make $1 billion doing nothing.
You want to make $1 billion? Like I'm just trying to get 20
I'm just trying to make $1 billion, helping
Mhm.
nobody and giving back nothing at all.
Double champ is absolute the fuck he wants. Just saying, brother. It's fun. Like
I haven't done
like
it
just
yet.
doing different shit like that. I don't know. Like people have their gambles that they do, and that'd be mine.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to content, like you got to try different shit. You're a better man than I am when it comes to leaping and trying new things.
Yeah.
You know. So I followed the path. It hasn't worked thus far, but you know, maybe I'll cancel Disney Plus, piss off my kids, and keep it for another month.
That's fair.
Don't piss off the kids.
Explain to me, explain to anyone too, because it's your words, because you said it best, and then I just stole it in true fashion. It's your coattails. Why X isn't sufficient in regards to the idea of a social media platform versus a search engine. Why does X not work?
For one, the lifeline of your the life of your content, the lifespan is probably 48 hours at best. For one. For two, it's not a search engine. Like you can search hashtags and things like that, but it's not going to have an algorithmic search that's going to be tailored to what you need to find. It's going to be tailored based on the most engagement. So social media is different than YouTube in the sense that YouTube has an algorithm and a search engine. So you could search for shit or be fed shit. It's your choice. But the search engine side makes it so there's a double end of findability. And you can't get that with Twitter or X. Yet.
Famous quote by Pigeons 420. I just want $1 billion doing nothing. Pigeons 420, 2024. Someone had to say it. Hey, you know what?
Code.
Hey, me.
It's on sale. It's on sale. You don't even need a code.
Stash Blend. Just go to growershouse.com or to stashblend.com and get it. Yeah, Stash Blend. Brother, we had our biggest month last month, too, with Stash Blend. We by far
before that, and the month before
aren't
that.
making tons and tons by any stretch of the
Not making shit.
But it's increasing from month to month to month. Stash Blend is doing well.
It's going up.
And you know what? Hey, what if Scott's Miracle Grow wanted to buy it for $1 billion? I'm fucking selling and running, baby. Better believe that. I better believe that.
This is what held us up on our YouTube exclusive. Mm-hmm. This is what held us up for a minute on our contract. Remember, I was like, I want to be able to choose who we sell to. And like,
right. Yep. And I was like, you can't. You gotta...
You're nobody. Shut the fuck up. I'm like, right. That's right.
No,
I was like, I did a whole video exposing all this shit, and then it'd be like, oh, then Rob sells to these guys.
Yep. No, I would be straight with you.
Chris
know
and
what?
P beat me up.
We're on to something. We're on to something with it, and I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to sell, but gosh,
for $1 billion though.
We ain't never getting $1 billion, but
no.
For $1 billion, would I sell a product? God damn it! Why would I not? I just don't understand that. Is that a logical decision, a moral decision, ethical decision? Because they all say yes to me. Is that wrong?
Like, what are we thinking? Morals?
Are we stupid? Who's using more? This is business. I did study business ethics in university, though. I did because it's part of philosophy.
There's nothing about being a bitch in there.
No bitchisms.
So leave that shit out.
No bitchisms. Okay. Oh God, $1 billion or being a bitch. I'm telling you which way I'm going. I'm somebody's
it.
bitch. Hey,
I mean,
Chris.
for me, it's one of those things where, like, in my mind, my long-term goal with Stash Blend is to make a complete nutrient solution that's super duper easy. You know what I'm saying? That's like a one-stop shop in a sense for dummies, but also gives you those good results, but isn't too, like, you can't customize it, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because some of the genetics don't react as good to other feedings. You know, if you do too much or too little, I could go hard with Stash Blend on one, and the other one doesn't like the extra macronutrients as much. It just depends, you know. But I'd love to figure something out.
Yep. I'm on the same page. No, I see something there, and
I'm
we're
gonna
on
send-
to
We'll
something.
get you some Stash Blend, P. We'll get you some sent out soon.
Really?
Why don't you give it a try?
God, I can't wait to get my hands on it. It just,
We're gonna have
it's
a
literally
bunch
what
to give
divides
away.
you and me here.
Those are that's actually just a graphic, Mrs.
Oh,
People
actually, if you want to be honest with you, these are all fake.
it's real.
They're all fake.
So
These
we
are,
will have a
yeah, this is potting mix.
boatload of Stash Blend to give away. Fucking
Yeah, after this.
there's a Stash Blend to give away during this, but then next week too, we're gonna have some.
Oh yeah,
Always has to
yeah,
send us
yeah,
out
yeah.
some. I forgot.
Yep.
I didn't tell anybody that.
Nope, me neither.
This is the
You know
first
what?
time anyone
That's
knows.
another thing too. I didn't mention the giveaway at all, bro, because I don't want to, man. I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
I
It's not that I'm
know.
lazy. It's like I literally wanted to tell as many people as possible. But the reality is that since I was this big, since I was just a little girl, I remember when I was trying to start my YouTube channel, and this is the thing about follow for follows and doing giveaways is that people follow for the wrong reason. And when they follow because they don't care and they want something, or they're just in it for another
You
reason,
think you're just pretty?
because I'm just pretty, which is majority of my. The thing
And
is
it's
that
bullshit, flockers. I'm tired of that.
that is more detrimental to your algorithm or your analytics than someone that doesn't follow and who watches your stuff. So it's like I have the best community in the world. The flock is the strongest, is the most motivating community I've ever had or ever been a part of or seen. And it's like those are the people that I want to reward. I don't want to say give away, and collect everybody from
Bring
all
the wrong
corners
people,
of the.
dude.
That's right. And then so that I get
I
held
sent
to
a
this
chill
standard.
tech light to somebody who'd never even ever watched the fucking show. One of our first from the Stash episodes. Never saw him
See, that
before. Never
sucks.
saw him after.
Nope, that's
$1,000 light.
sucks, and that sucks. Like, of course, if you're doing giveaways, you're gonna have more viewers, but it's like I'd much rather just have people come for me and come for the information and come for it. And if you don't want it, then don't.
brother.
Come for me, boy.
Yeah, man. I think honestly, that's the key thing too. Is the giveaway should be rewarding, not to be gaining. A lot of people do giveaways to get more viewership or to get more subscribers or followers. I honestly think it's better to reward the people who are tuning in. That's why even for our show on AC Infinity, we don't even promote. We're giving away free shit. People just know if they watch it.
That's it.
That's
The
just free
only
shit.
way
We
to
never
find
even
out is
say
if
there's
you
free shit.
if you're tuning in every
If you
week.
tuned, bro.
And if you're tuning, there's 3 giveaways in that show every time, and 1 in the comments, so 4 giveaways every time. And you're right, it is what it is. And I wanted to be very clear. I'm not shitting on anyone who's doing giveaway shows or giveaway whatever.
You gotta make it. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Make it. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I gotta talk better. I get drunk. You bring me on your fucking show,
I know.
and I start talking shit about Jolly Rogers and shit, and the fucking people who do giveaway videos.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be clipped.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, just kidding.
I'm drinking gin tonight.
It is what it is. It is what it is. It rigged. Automatic says that's the idea. It is rigged. It's my community that's gonna win. Sorry.
Double A, just so you know, he does always tell me that you say hi when I bring him lunch. I just am sometimes halfway up the stairs, so you don't hear me say it back. But he does always let me know.
I told you. I was telling him this just the other night. Too. Yeah, it's a family operation here, man. I'm very
I'd be
thankful.
living at the base, but I hear it every single time. So
Dude,
I'm in the back room, the toilet area, but it's a nice spot.
The only unfinished room in the house.
It's just on the other side of the door. Yeah, right.
It's okay though.
Even the kid is excited to start helping out with the business.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
He'll
be the
It's funny.
cameraman.
It's
He'll be
funny.
getting cool shots and shit.
Yes, actually, believe it or not, because he's going to be going to high school next year, if you can believe that, and he can only get into the particular high school he wants if he's applying for courses that they have that you can't get anywhere else in this.
You do a high school? I'm too
And-
poor for. I've never heard of that.
Oh yeah. It's
Get
the same
into-
as me.
get into
Yeah,
a
it's the
high
same as
school.
me. Yeah.
Right?
We're a small town. He's got to go. He's got to go somewhere
proud of
to
that
school,
kid,
and I don't
man.
want to
So
get into too much
crazy.
of it because that's his school. But he was legitimately. Fuck. What was I saying?
He has to
him
take a course.
working the Take certain
He
courses.
has to take a media arts course,
Oh shit!
and we
So
were like,
that's-
I was like, boy.
And
Yeah,
he's
the easy
he's already doing like CapCut and stuff at school, and like we helped him with a project, and his teacher was like, "Oh my gosh, this is fantastic," and we're like, yeah, it's kind of what we do."
Within. Okay. So my
Teacher probably
boy.
knows less than the kid does.
My boy did a video presentation, and immediately after the presentation, the teacher was like, "Okay, so if none of the other kids have drone footage, you guys lose."
Yeah, he went first, and everyone else was like, "Oh no."
He's like, "Dad, I'm doing this project." I was like, "Boy, let's go." Yeah, and we had a great
Yep.
time, man. Yeah,
See, and that's the thing, man. Is it's like to be able to have that upper hand, man. He's gonna be able to flourish in that. That's
oh,
crazy.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
Not to mention, my business can hire him when he's 15, and I can write off like 20 grand.
boom.
Yeah.
Boom, money in, money in.
Money in, money in. Yeah, that's right. Rich staying richer.
He really just wants a reason to have to come with us on trips. That's
He's
the-
right up.
Bro, could
Right?
you imagine it's my kid that's running the camera in the next couple of years? Could you imagine
Dude, that'd
that?
be nuts.
Bro.
And especially because, like, it's not like we could just be sitting there blazing when we're in the Airbnb. So he could be literally
Yep.
in there while we're doing these episodes.
Yeah.
We're not crazy in there.
Yeah.
We're talking about gardening, you know?
I already said this is when we went to LA, I did that trip, and I said during that trip, I was like, this is the last trip I do without Mrs. P, because
He did.
I need
He was
that.
pissed half the trip.
That's my business partner.
He, like, kicked in at a certain point. He's like, all right, boys. Like, we were all kind of, like, over it. And he's like, we got to all shape up and not fucking... And I was like, it's you.
It's you.
We're fine.
It's you. It's you. Right? You're 100% right.
Never
It's
doing
you.
this shit again.
I was like, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
And then it's this trip that I'm realizing that this is probably the last one that I don't bring my kid on, because
Yeah,
he's
it's
gonna be
tough when
14.
it's a house full of dudes, but we're not a bunch of like crazy partying dudes.
degenerates.
Yeah.
And you know what?
So it's
we
easier.
get big enough houses, you know, without flexing too hard here. We get big enough houses where it's like he could hide in a bedroom and game out and do his thing, and
Gotta fucking
next
buy
to
out
the
high
pool
school.
with the
You flexing.
prostitutes.
Spanish prostitutes.
They were showgirls last time,
Oh
hon,
yeah,
not
yeah, they were
prostitutes.
showgirls. That's right.
But he did show that picture to all of his friends at school.
Yeah, he's got a picture.
He was
we were
like,
in
check it out.
Vegas.
My dad had hookers over.
Yeah. He's sitting there. He's got these two call girls or whatever. And he's like got this biggest shit.
Showgirls.
Showgirls. Yeah.
But same
And they had their little pimp off the
you have to
side,
call them
fully armed. Yeah.
to get them over.
No, you called the little Asian dude in the suit that was down the hallway.
Yeah, the pimp.
Yeah.
Aggressive as shit the whole time we were there.
But he was
very-
so
he killed the
nice,
whole
though.
vibe.
But he was
He was very
remember,
nice
he
by
was
the end of it.
nice.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
very
He realized
nice.
we're just a bunch of
But he
stoners,
did
dudes
kill
doing
him,
dudes stuff.
and he was really good at like kind of like tucking himself behind corners. You know,
Well, he
it's
didn't
like-
really kill the vibe too much, but enough for but you got too
No,
close.
no, enough
It-
to know
it-
that there's an armed Asian dude in the corner
He
that
was
might
like
just
this.
assassinate you at any moment.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Imagine how many times those girls have been inappropriately touched or talked to, or, you know.
No, I
and-
was like, hey, do you guys want to smoke? Are you hungry? Are you cold? What do you could just be
right?
standing here for
Do you
3
need anything?
hours.
Do you want some cake?
Yeah,
Like-
just don't touch. I think that was the rule.
Yeah, but they were smiling like this for like 3 hours.
Yeah,
They did a great job.
they did.
Yep.
And
Show
I was like,
ACI.
shit, I'm sorry that we called you here. We're all gonna be outside smoking weed.
Yeah.
ACI threw that on.
No one's
That
gonna
was-
be inside.
Yeah, nobody, and they were just chilling inside. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great time.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like that this time. We're not going that far.
No, we're
But-
definitely not. In fact, we'll probably never do anything like that again.
No.
But
No.
we are going to go to some nice
Not really my
dinners.
thing.
And honestly, it's going to be an absolute blessing. We're going to be, not only is Chris going to be there, but we're going to have Matt, Troy, and Dusa. Like, holy fuck, man. Like,
Rob, did you pick the sushi place that we're gonna go to?
Is that what they serve there?
It's a sushi place.
no, she's trying to convince you to go to another place.
Honestly, I'm totally cool with trying shit. I've learned that when I don't know, the problem is when I don't know what it is, I can never get it again. But when I don't know what it is and I eat it, I'm like, this shit's fire.
Yep. And then they tell you.
No, you gotta try it all.
Yeah, but they don't.
Don't tell you. That's the key. Yep.
I'm down. I need sushi would make me feel like I'm doing better in life. Pizza's been my
We eat
biggest
sushi all the time, and we even ate sushi when we were in poverty.
Yep.
So it's like,
well, you were manifesting, brother.
Yeah.
I was manifesting. That's right. I was just like,
You were
okay, sorry,
fucking
kids, we're not
faking it till
having
you made it.
Christmas because Mom and I are eating sushi.
You're like, you know what? Sorry, public school for now, bud.
Yeah.
Public school for now
Sushi.
is sushi.
Sushi.
Yeah,
And Dad's
sushi
only
in
working
public
3 days a
school.
week.
It was choices. They weren't easy choices. Okay, they weren't easy. We've always enjoyed sushi. Fucking loved it. Loved
Bro,
sushi.
The thing that's crazy about it though is like every single thing other than those fucking shells that we ate at the bougie place, Golden Steer, every single place. This shit hit. Every single place.
Okay.
Those,
What I've also learned is you can't have seafood at a steakhouse. You can't have steak at a seafood house.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do Chinese at a Mexican. You can't do American at a Chinese restaurant. Like, it's just like you gotta go.
Oh, no, you ever had the wings from a Chinese place?
Yes.
Oh my God, they're amazing. Okay.
Okay.
But those are Chinese chickens.
Have you ever had
they
the
China.
chicken feet at a Chinese restaurant? Because
No, that
those
shit's
are
scary.
also
That's
bomb.
fucking wild, dear. Can
Those
we leave
are
that out?
bomb.
Fuck,
You
eat
just
that
find
shit
that
and
out
just
about your wife.
curls up. Just
I used to work at a Chinese restaurant, so they would like cook.
Okay, just
stuff for
ixnay
us.
on that.
Is there meat on that
I'm
shit, or
kidding,
you
I'm
just
kidding.
There is some,
eat
yeah.
the skin off of that?
They put them in soups a lot. Sorry, I'm losing my voice.
It even choked you up thinking about eating that.
I said, shut up! Shut up!
It puts a soup.
Just shut.
I'm losing my voice. No, they put it in soup and it like adds flavor and like because it's like making a bone broth, right? Like I don't know.
I can see that, but I'm
It's
not gonna
good.
be out here licking a toe.
No.
Okay, so we give our dogs chicken feet,
Oh, it's funny.
and bro, they're frozen, and then they thaw, and then they when they chew them, their little
The tendons move?
Tendons like retract the claws. And
It's
stuff.
hilarious.
And so they'll put the foot in the mouth, and it's like crawling. Oh my God, the dogs love it. For the record, though, they love that shit. Absolutely love that shit.
That's
Some
crazy.
good eats, yeah, good eats.
Yeah, never seen it.
Yeah.
Never seen it. I've only like seen on movies motherfuckers with chicken feet, and I'm always like, ooh, brother, ooh. And then the people do it. They do it and they live it and they love it.
Yep.
I don't know. But the older I get, the more I remember when I was a kid, my mom always saying, she's like, oh, when you're older, you don't like this stuff, and sweet stuff. You won't like so many sweets. And now, man, my kids have all this candy. I'll take a bite and be like, well, this is too sweet. I'm like, oh, I'm fucking old.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Jim was right. Jim in the chat, you were fucking right. I'm
Yep.
old. Now nasty shit is tasting good.
For
good
me,
shit is tasting nasty.
for me, it's like, for some reason, I don't want sweets at all until after 10 o'clock.
Until
And
I
it's
was
like, holy
a sneaky
fuck,
little
man.
fat girl,
Like,
just teenage style where it's like
just nasty.
legit, bro. Where it's like, I don't know what I hide it from people. Like I'm not a sweet tooth guy, but I get really high at night.
yes. And it
I
hits me
fucking-
hard.
I hide it.
That's
like
where
women are
that's
great
where,
at hiding eating. I've been around people like females who don't eat whatsoever. I'm like, when the fuck do you eat? And then all of a sudden, I'm that person with candy.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
will never see me eating it, but it's gone. The kids are like, where did all
Right.
this whole bag of Halloween candy go? I'm like, boys.
That's actually
got
how
fucked up last night.
that's how I am in public with food. People will do the same thing like pigeons.
I know you don't eat anything. You're
Do
like,
you
"No."
eat at all? I'm like, it's not as long as we're together. Really,
I
just-
know.
it's weird. I just feel,
He'll be sitting there, be like, nope.
nah, I'm good.
Like we got plates of food. He'll be like, nah, I'm good.
Nah, I'm good, bruh. I'm good. I'm
Like, what are
good.
you doing? We're out at a restaurant, dog. He's like, nah, I'm fine.
I'll have a salad.
Yeah, he's like, I'll eat tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then we get back to the house. He's like, fuck, hungry.
Starving, bro. Where's the
It's
use
just me
in
and
hot
him, and
chicken?
he's like, dude.
Where's the
I've been
use
eating
in
all
hot
fucking
chicken?
day.
I know it hits. It hits, bro. It hits. It's those drugs I used to do. They just fuck me. It's just like they mess with my appetite so bad. Not to
Your
mention,
body is a routine of the day. You're like, I should be strung out, not hungry.
right? I should
mind's
not be
still telling you
hungry.
that.
It's bright out. Yeah.
But then now that you're more sober and it's just weed and a little bit of beer when we're traveling,
It's
and
the
right now,
it's the eating in front of people too, and particularly when we travel. Like my nerves, I'm anxious. I don't know. It's just
Yo,
like
Ken's
my
like, "All right,
appetite's
time."
gone.
He was like, we gotta go.
Gotta go. Yep. So
But not this time, bro. Not it's
No,
it's
it's
the
gonna be
fucking boys. It's the growers going the boys together. We're running this fucking pack. We're making it happen.
Oh, it's gonna be.
And it's gonna
fucking
be a totally different
sweet.
one. And having Mrs. P be there to be able to like make us not as dumb as a group of dudes. To the point where it's like 7:30 and we're like, dinner, boys, dinner, food.
No, dinner at
Like,
6.
She's gonna be like, it's 4:30, guys. What do you guys want to start eating?
Wrap
What
it
time
up.
do we
Let's
wanna
get
do?
going.
Yeah.
Just the little reminders to not be stupid are always very helpful.
Yep. And then
And
it's
when you
hey,
get a
you've
bunch
only
of
got
dudes
45
doing-
minutes, and then we need to be at X, Y, and Z. Or
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
It's like
We're not gonna
okay.
dox us like P did this time, but we have plans that are already organized, which is another thing that's very beautiful.
Definitely
Otherwise,
not
we
going
would
to
just be
dox this
duding.
again. That was the worst mistake I ever made. Not going to do that again.
I remember what you're talking about now.
I'm not gonna,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
Wasn't
No,
ideal.
aside from the meetup
No,
at MJBizCon at 1 o'clock on Wednesday, yep, we're gonna be chilling.
We're non-existent.
We're non-existent.
It's the only day we're gonna
Not
be
even
there.
Yeah.
Not even there. Fly
We're
in,
not.
fly
We're
out.
not even there.
Fly
other
in
than
at
that little
noon,
window
and then I leave at 2. So I'll
Papa's Jet's back in commission.
Yeah, it's back in commission just for a little bit. Yeah, just for a
Yep.
little bit. Bro, I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked. I cannot wait. I cannot
Super
wait.
stoker.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yep.
yeah.
I'm panicked because we're away all weekend for hockey,
This
and
weekend,
then
yeah.
we leave on Tuesday, first thing in the
Yeah, I
morning.
got my Thanksgiving tomorrow, which was supposed to be at my house, but then politics made my life easy.
Yeah.
And it's no longer at my house. And I have 2 Thanksgivings to go to tomorrow evening, which is kind of cool. Munchies.
Oh, yep.
But then I don't. My weekend's just packing. Well, I've got gardening to do. I fucked up and I over hooked up my drip system, and it's not enough drip in the hip, so I got to go and drain all the water. I'm too drunk.
No
now.
way.
Do it tomorrow. Drain all the
Your
fucking
video
water
was
out.
great, bro. When you
That's
kind of
it.
broke down how you're gonna manage your shit while you're gone.
Yeah, if I wouldn't have tried to put so many lines in this, line skis is out of control. Like I was just gonna do a 3 system, and instead I've got 8, and it's all around my whole fucking basement. And so now I'm like, all right, I somehow need to suspend a 25-gallon reservoir in the sky. So we're gonna have to figure this one out. And yeah, so all my math didn't math, and here we are now. I gotta change things. So I got the AC Infinity self-watering trays that I'm gonna use for a couple of
Oh,
them.
the wicks. The wicks.
The Wicks. We're Wiccans. Yep.
Oh, smart.
It's wicked awesome, brother. We're gonna make it work.
So what size of pot are you gonna use for those wicks? Because I didn't even fucking think about that. I got a
Fivers.
million of those damn things. How many? What?
5-gallon.
You're gonna use 5-gallon pots on those things.
Yep.
And and these are the plants that you showed the other day on Highly Educational.
Yep.
So we're about the
Yep.
same then.
Yep.
You're a little bit.
But
ahead
it's
of
only
me.
gonna be a week gone. So worst case condition, if I need, my mom to come by and just do a quick top watering, they're gonna have enough where they're not gonna dry out.
Right. Not gonna be nasty.
So that's my big thing. Yeah, I just want to keep them alive, because like these are the Seedsman clones. So I'm trying to run this shit.
Yep. Yep.
And they're doing great. And I didn't clone them because I'm fucking dumb, but I'm going to have to just buy some clones afterwards because I'm a petty bitch and won't ask for free shit. So
Yep.
I'll buy the same. If I like them, we'll see that. I don't know. Maybe I'll revert it. But so far, man, they're all flowering real fast other than that GMO cookies. That one's going to be a 10-year flowering plant.
Are you gonna cross that with anything, man?
That's what I was thinking about doing. I just want to check out the smoke first, but I might just take a branch, one single branch.
Bro, come on, man. GMO cookies, and you cross that with something like
GMO cookies, and I've got this sour diesel,
What's a
90s.
fast
It's from 1996 allegedly. I got it
Sour
from
diesel?
Karma Genetics.
You said
Yeah,
sour.
it's a-
Yep.
sour as fuck, and it's supposed to be super diesely too. It's one that was used to breed with Headbanger, and it leans to the flavor that I was talking about. So I'm hoping that I get that, and I have a pack of Headbanger that I'm gonna pop, and they're regulars. So we'll see. If I get these, I might let them fuck and see
Yeah.
what we get.
Yeah. Yeah, man, if you can pull off a GMO cookies and it flowers in 11 weeks, man.
That's what I'm thinking. Is get something that's a short. Like I'm gonna get something from Fast Buds and try to cross that. Like self it, and then take that pollen and cross it.
But you need a fucking banger though.
That's what I know. Something
Because
that
you know
really
the
hits into
GMO's
the bud
gonna hit.
structure.
GMO cookie's gonna hit, right? You get that right cut.
It's already
then-
stinky and it's so young.
You need that banger that you're gonna cross it with. That
Maybe it's the
something.
head banger.
Something, and what's going to be fast flowering, and I can't
Yeah,
think.
headbanger's not. Headbanger's a fucking 11 weeker.
Yeah, I can't think off the top of my head of a fast flowering, something that would be pre 65 days, 60 days. I can't think of something off the top of my head.
Like I said, I think Fast Buds is going to be there. Sebastian and the crew are going to be at MJBizCon, and they know I'm picky. They unfollowed me on Instagram, but I'm going to bring up to them, I want something that they have that smokes decent, but it mainly grows good, and it's a fast flowering plant that I can cross this with. So,
I don't know who follows me.
I keep it 55th Street, man. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Not everybody likes the bluntness of keeping what it is.
No, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is.
Fast Bud's great company.
What's their thing? I don't. What's their? I don't know.
Fast Buds. now you're looking. You're like, hold on.
Well, I don't know.
Hold on,
if they follow
motherfucker.
me, but
You following me?
I don't even know where
Not
they
knocking
are.
them.
I
Cool
don't know how to
guys.
follow
Cool crew.
I don't know which one their account is. I unfortunately don't follow them, but that doesn't mean anything.
Well, you don't really grow many autos either, brother. So it makes sense.
You're
But-
right. No, you're right.
My main point
Chubbs.
is, though,
I
is
follow
they've got
Chubbs,
something.
though.
I follow Chubbs. Yeah, I follow Chubbs and Sebastian.
Yeah, I
and the whole
fuck with
crew.
Chubbs. I like Chubbs
I
a
fuck
lot.
with Chubbs sideways. Great guy. Brought me some blunts.
Great fucking guy, man. Yeah, great.
Yeah,
fucking
and he
guy.
brought me a bunch of fucking gorilla cookies, which I'm gonna grow that too when I get back. But I just want to find something that they have that's gonna be
that'd
a
be
fast
nice.
flowering genetic, and let them fuck and see what we can get out of it.
Yeah, that'd be great, man. And man, I can't wait to get my hands on that. It's not to mention we've also got another side hustle coming up, man. Ooh, we've talked so much shit. We barely got to talk some shit.
Yes, we got a genetic project coming. We got the homie Swank the Tank, Swank Genetics, man.
And we got some
Collab
sampling
with
to
him.
do, boy.
Yeah, February we're gonna be doing a potentially sample stream, going over all the different flavors of what we find, and that one's gonna be an exciting one. Because I mean, there's a lot of different genetics, to
And
go through.
Swank knows what the hell he's doing, man. Yeah, we've got
Partnered with the right guy to be able to bring the right genetics.
Yes, and he's been working on this for like a year. He's been working on it's been about a year, if I'm not mistaken, because it was
Literally,
the
yeah.
last time at MJBizCon. Last time we were talking about this, and
February will
and
be
we were
when,
looking, not just talking about it, but we were looking at a crop during a stress test. So this has been going on for over a year. But yeah, genetic project, got some sampling to do, kind of figure out what we like, what we don't like. I got a pretty good idea of what I like. I got the hiccups. Just dying over here.
You're good. I'm fucking lit over here.
Me too.
I was thinking about getting more of a drink, and I'm like, nah, I'm fucked up.
I
wait.
grabbed another one, but you should
My thing is I have to make a mixed drink.
go ahead. You're holding it as if you're like, I have to make a mixed drink, and you held it
I'm
like,
gonna sip this a little bit.
just sip this little bit. No, don't. You know what? We'll wrap. You know what? We'll wrap it up. It's been a good
Take
show.
a beat.
Yeah, we'll wrap
Take
it
a
up. It's been a wonderful show. We got to do a giveaway. All these things. People are like, "How long are you gonna talk to this dude for?" One thing.
Another hour.
I was gonna say we'll kick on the game.
Fucking hit us up.
Plug
twitch.tv/pigeons420. Yeah, we game all the time. One thing I do want to mention, a lot of people were surprised. You've been on the show now 14, it's 30 shows. Whoa, this is the 40th episode, dude.
Is it really?
Yeah. This
It is
the
too.
40th episode, dude. And
40th?
Yeah, you're celebrating. It's 40 weeks this has been on. It's been over than that because I missed an episode or two.
Okay.
But thank you for coming on for my 40th episode, dude. Appreciate that.
Yeah, hitting milestones, brother.
Huge.
Was
Yeah.
it?
What's up, man?
Weren't
It
you?
took me 36 episodes to figure out the audio.
Right?
Hey, once you stop making things fucking deathly difficult on Mrs. P,
Yeah.
Yep.
It's become pretty fucking smooth.
Yeah,
Right?
it's
and
very
it's
good.
only and it changed again.
Dude, like-
show me that angle, babe.
10 minutes before the show, he's like, I'm just going to plug this in and
Yeah.
see if it works.
I'm gonna change everything real quick.
And
Do
I
you
was like,
mind?
don't you start messing with things right now because I don't have the brain capacity to figure it out.
This operation
that's
just
nice.
keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
You look real meaty in that one. See, that's the fucking.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty much. Whenever it boils down to it, I'm always here. I'm backup. I'm like,
Weren't
all right.
you the first?
Can you take?
I
can
think
you
I
take
was the
mouse
first.
Off his face?
Oh,
Poor guy.
sorry. I didn't even know.
Okay, it was just now. It was just now.
Yeah, you were the first, and now you're the 40th.
Yeah, the
First,
first,
and 40th, man.
the
Yeah.
second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth.
I've been on a couple times. If somebody
few.
else doesn't work out, all of a sudden I'm
I
like
think
the
it's three.
fucking Brooklyn Brawler.
Did a few.
You're my Brandon Schaub with all due
I'm
no
your,
respect.
I'm your bridge.
Bro, I think you need to give up fighting. Oh
that
God,
just dropped all my.
I just
ego
lost a
and
good
he-
friend tonight, guys. I like.
bridge. Hey, listen, you can't fight. You're not funny. You're not successful. Fucking
But you've got a podcast.
you can come to my show. You're a cool guy.
God, yeah.
You're
Fuck.
not good at anything. But you can
Oh,
fucking
you're
come to my
not
show. Some people like to hear you.
Oh shit.
You know, I do.
Hashtag bring back Top Buds. All right. All right.
No.
Not many. There's not many people. There's
Oh,
not
we'll
many.
be so canceled. And we gotta wait for maybe a year. There's like a tension. Once the tension shows, we'll have like a surprise. Like, holy shit, Top What's his live?
When we lose all our sponsors, and
Once we really get the seed shit popping and we don't give a fuck,
yeah,
and we're like,
yeah.
you know what, dude?
Okay,
Yeah,
but
said that.
I can't edit them because I would
She
just sit there crying.
She would laugh at us for so. I would
We'd
just
send
watch
it
her
to a
just
fucking
Oh my
dying.
god.
somebody in East India or somewhere like that who doesn't get the humor at all.
At all. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
they'll kill it edits though.
They
Probably,
would. Dope
probably.
edits. Yeah,
They,
dope
they,
edits.
they miss a lot of points that were fucking funny, and they'll just be like, "Oh, right over my head." And they're like,
right over my head. Yeah.
right over.
Missed cuts it right out.
Never went over my head.
That was the main joke. It was the main story, dude. Oh
true.
God,
Yeah,
Rob,
fuck,
bro,
never
thank you
mind.
so much, man. I appreciate you for filling in tonight, man. Coming in hot.
Yeah, brother.
It was a hell of a conversation, man.
Top 5 fillers, man.
Top 5, man. Top 2.5.
five.
What are you talking about?
Top 2.5 fillers
Top,
that you could
top
find.
2.5. Dude. Bro,
Yeah.
it's the butt plug or you. You know what I'm saying? It's a filler. I'm sorry. Was that too much?
That was way too
This
much.
is why none of my we have no sponsors for this show.
This is why I'm not the filler.
Yeah, it worked out.
Yeah. Oh, Rob, thank you so much. Don't forget, highly uneducated, highly educational.
tomorrow.
Tuning in next week because tomorrow's Thanksgiving.
we doing it next
over
week?
on the ACI channel, man. Don't forget cannabis, lifestyle, TV, and Mr. ROB CLTV over on everything else. That's my guy. Appreciate you so much for being here, man. Happy
So
Thanksgiving.
appreciate you, man. Shout out to Mr. P. Shout out to the chat. Other than AK, you look like aggressive. I don't know what shit you're talking. But much love.
See you next week.
Yeah, I'll see you
Peace,
next
homie.
fucking week.
See you next week, G.
Crazy. All right. Yeah, have a good one.
Peace, Jay.
Happy American Thanksgiving. Peace.
Peace. Man, that's my guy right there. Huge shout out to Mr. ROB CLTV. Hell of a conversation. Me and that guy, I'm telling you, we literally have to make sure we're not recording how much shit we talk sometimes. We gotta be like, the amount of questions, are you live? No. 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 No, we're not live. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. As I mentioned, we did have another guest tonight, but things kind of fell through with scheduling and trying to get all things lined up, so it didn't work. But Mr. ROBCLTV from Cannabis Lifestyle TV, that's my G. More importantly, that's my friend. And my business partner, cool, which is amazing too, to be business partners with a good friend. Actually, it was business first, and then it was friendship, which is kind of pretty amazing. So huge shout out to you, brother. Man, so that was a pretty sweet show tonight, my friends. That was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for tuning in. As you know, we're doing a giveaway. Okay? No link in the chat because you had to be there the whole time. Okay? Oh, Mrs. P just put it. Doesn't matter.
I did. Sorry. Last chance.
She's nicer than me.
I can go back and see if you've been here since the beginning. So.
Oh, she can. But no, whatever. You're here now. You made it. There's no reason to be here because it's just my pretty face, and there's no two pretty faces anymore. So.
Double A, you need to go pee-pee?
You need to go pee-pee? No, actually, as a matter of fact, I might look like I do. I got to be honest with you. I have a huge, not a regret, but a huge disappointment with myself that when I had Adam on the show, and him and I were having an incredible conversation, and it was so natural, and we were flowing back and forth, and it was just a really good conversation, and I had to piss. We were like an hour and a half in, and I had to piss so bad. That's the only reason I ended the conversation is because I had to go to the bathroom. So I added in the Stash Blend ad right before the interview, which allows me a couple seconds to scoot off. And why I wasn't using a couple seconds to scoot off before, I have no idea. It's a 2-hour show. But literally, I'm not joking. I stood up after Adam's show, and I could not stand up. I had to walk to the bathroom like this because my bladder was like stuck. Oh my God, it was horrible. It was the most painful experience I'd ever had.
Which I told him after is actually very dangerous. And like
it is dangerous. It's horrible. And I see it now. Like
your bladder can explode and it's very dangerous.
It was bad. Yeah, it's like dedication to the cause right there. But it just made me realize that I need to have a break right before the interview. And so, no, I don't have to pee. That's the story. That's the moral of the story is that I don't have to pee. Because, kidney stones, it's not good.
Yeah,
it's
that
not
too.
Good. Yeah, not good. Mrs. P's had kidney stones.
Let me tell you, I have had a child and I've had kidney stones. I spent 21 hours in labor. I would do it again every day of the week to never have a kidney stone again.
And that's something?
That was the worst pain of my life.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yep. I was there with her. It was horrible. Horrible experience.
You were so supportive.
Well, you're my wife. And the mother of my child. Choices. Guys, as I said many, many times, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. When you guys tune in every single week, it's because you're here for me, you're here for the show, you're here for the nudes, you're here for the community, and that means the world to me. We're not the biggest show in town. In fact, we're one of the most suppressed, one of the most fucking censored channels in our space. But I simply refuse to bow down and refuse to just stop. And I thank you guys for tuning in every single time. And I'm very thankful for that. And if you disagree with the suppression on this channel, just remember there's no monetization, there's no membership, there's no plaque, there's no donations. You cannot interact with this channel at all aside from commenting and liking. Okay? You can go around to 75% of my colleagues and they all have that ability. You can join their memberships, you can donate, and forever I'm thankful that you can. I'm thankful for that because you should be able to. You should be able to do those things, but you can't do it here. So the fact that you guys tune in every Wednesday, the fact that you may or may not get a notification at all, but you still remember to tune in, this is what warms my heart. I thank you guys for including me in your thoughts because, in my opinion, we are the strongest, most vibrant, motivating, enthusiastic community on the internet. And we might be small, might be kitchen party vibes, but I'm telling you that we're just getting started. I might be 10 years into this shit. I'm just getting started. This community is just getting started. So thank you guys for backing me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you guys for joining my Patreon to support me behind the scenes. Thank you guys for coming over to Twitch and watching me in my live streams. I'm live every single damn day, it seems. Well, I am. But on Twitch, it's just Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And during the day on those other days. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for everything. I would tell you that I'm a self-made man, but that would be the farthest thing from the truth. I am a man of foundation. I'm a man of community. I have an incredible woman that backs me up. I have a son that loves me. I have a family that adores what we do as a whole. I have you guys that continue to show up time and time again. There's nothing self-made here. We are a community here. So thank you guys so much. I really can't say it enough, but it's Thanksgiving. So I really just want you to know that you hold such a significant part of my heart, and I would be nothing without you. Seriously, full stop, period. Not nothing more I can add to that. Been drinking. We have a giveaway to do, friends. I see you out here. I just want to give everybody a shout out for showing up. Lacey, good to see you, girl. Appreciate you. Shout out to you and the fam. Fat Hoffman, good to see you too, man. Appreciate you. Juddy, what's up, bro? Babylon Burnout, good to see you, my friend. A self-made man. Dirt Demon, good to see you. Double A, you're a hero. Organics, what's up, my homie? I'm only still here to win this damn bag. CLTV, you're a good G. You're a good G. Jesse, what's up, brother? Hawaiian, Automatic Beats. Andrew, say that 420 buds. Julian, certified old guy. Wow, certified old guy, good to see you, long time. 256, you handsome devil. Gillathan, hello. Gillathan, fishing guy. B. Williams, Chef Terps, Idiom, I love you, bro. Swamp Eyes, thank you guys so much for being here, man. See what's happening here is I'm prolonging the giveaway, and we went from 230 people to 177. We just lost, what is that? Quarter-ish percent. Your chances of winning this light just went up 25%, baby. So this is what I'm talking about. I'm here to reward the people that tune in, man. I don't give a fuck if I'm annoying. I don't give a fuck if I talk too much because
And the winner is.
you love me. No, you're right. You're right.
I'm kidding.
No, you're right, Mrs. P. Keep it going. Yes, Swamp Eyes, keep it going. No, you're right. You're right. He's rambling.
I did already hit it, so whenever
But
you're ready.
we did already hit it. So I want to thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you as always. I really can't repeat that anymore. I think we've lost as many people as we can lose to make this as community driven as possible, friends. But before I do get into that, huge shout to Spider Farmer. Spider Farmer wanted to be a part of this giveaway on behalf of Black Friday. Black Friday is here. And on my way out, why not, before the giveaway, let you know that Stash Blend is on sale, 20% off, stashblend.com. AC Infinity is offering a deal now, 10% off site-wide with a 15% discount if you add Pigeons420 to your promo code or your favorite content creator. Promo code Spider Farmer at spider-farmer.com is also offering Black Friday deals. Use promo code Pigeons420 for up to and even more than 30% off anything that you see in the store, or up. I don't know how to say that in a legal way that you might find something less than 30%, and don't hold me responsible. So I'm just gonna say that. And then Seedsman, there's buy one get one free. There's freebies and discounts with promo code Pigeons420. Guys, I seriously. By supporting and using the promo code, it really helps the channel. So thank you guys for supporting me, allowing our existence on the internet to just still be there and make us a force to be reckoned with, because we ain't going nowhere, baby. So shout out to the sponsors. Those are the sponsors that really help keep the wheels turning on this place. So shout out to them. Who is our winner, ladies and gentlemen? Mrs. P?
I'm going to butcher this because you did too, but Glythan is our winner tonight.
Glythan.
Glythan?
Glythan.
Glythan?
Glythan. I see you here, brother.
Yeah, man.
Glythan. Glythan. Still here, man. I love it.
I will send you an email shortly after the show and let you know what we need from you, and then we'll get Spider Farmer to send that out ASAP.
And we'll also send you out a bag of Stash Blend as well. Pretty wicked, man. Congratulations. Thanks for being here. Much appreciated. I want to thank everyone for being a part of the show. Thank you guys for being a part of everything I got growing on here. Are we here next week, Mrs. P?
No, we're in Vegas.
Oh, shit.
I was like, I don't know. Are we? I don't have my calendar with me. No, we're in Vegas. So we're not here next week.
We're not here, but will there be a show?
No, because you guys have an event
Oh, we got too much
Wednesday.
shit. Wednesday night?
Yeah.
There will not be an episode of Tea next week.
But there will be tons
Okay.
of updates on all platforms for the whole week that we're gone. So
stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Okay. We got so much going on. This is why Mrs. P's coming with me, or else I would have told you that there was a show Wednesday night and I couldn't wait for it. So there'll be a Twitch stream. Yeah. Twitch streams the whole time. Make sure you're following From the Stash on Twitch. Make sure you're following From the Stash on YouTube. And make sure you're following me on Twitch at Pigeons420. I'll be live there tomorrow. Won't be live tonight. I'm hunting in the morning, 6 a.m. I'm going hunting, white-tailed deer. Yeah, said that right. White-tailed deer hunting tomorrow morning. And hopefully, because there's only 3 days left. And yeah, hopefully I can feed the family, provide with this dad bod. You know, look at that tone right there. I've been working on that. But yeah, look, I'm stoked. I'm leaving out tomorrow morning. But thank you guys so much, man. So long, Rudolph. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody celebrating Thanksgiving in the Americas. I appreciate you, regardless of whatever the holiday stands for. Remember that as men, as women of our, I can only speak to men because I really don't understand women. But as a man, remember that as losing your focus can often be something that we deal with maybe regularly or seldomly, but we can lose our focus. And when we do so, we need to remember that as a man, you have a primary function, and that's to provide. It's to provide for your family. It's to provide for your wife. It's to provide for your child. It's to provide for your community. And it's to provide for your country. And of course, you can have goals, dreams, and aspirations that fall outside of those. But when we start to get maybe a little bit down on ourselves, when we start to get a little bit depressed, I feel like it's because we lose focus on that foundation. Family, wife, child, community, and country. When you as a man provide for those 5 things, that reward is so great. And it's okay to dream about money, career, success, all those things. But those aren't foundation. Those are dreams. So remember, when the dreams start to get a little bit foggy, you've got these things that are the most important. And remember that they rely on you to be the best that they can be as well. So don't lose focus. Be thankful for these things. Okay? Because no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, you have family. You might not have a wife, you might not have a girlfriend, you might not have child, but you have community. You also have country. What are you doing for those? If you're giving back, that feeling of accomplishment and success and duty feels validated. Feels like you're doing something. So remember that. Remember that. When we lose focus, there's a foundation. Guys, thank you so much for washing your shoes, your socks. Thanks for watching, guys. Man, the beers flow. Shout out to the tea. Guys, this is Tea with P, where the tea is beer and the P is me. And you are here with me, and I couldn't be more blessed. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Peace.